Welcome everybody we are back for session number 14 in the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, Tyranny of the Dragon series, and we took last week off, but we are back for more this week. We'll be continuing the journey. We're going to do a recap, especially since we took a couple weeks off, and then Ronick missed a couple sessions, so we're going to do a recap real quick and really try to just kind of get our bearings back on where we were, since we're at a really big piece of the story here. Kravik, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You want to read the recap, and then we can kind of go from there and answer questions and fill in Ronick and...
You got it. Hot on the heels of Resmir, the half-dragon lady of the Cult of the Dragons, the group talked with Talus the White, who told them of her issues with Resmir. She has promoted a dwarf named Varim to recover the White Dragon Mask, which will make him the Worm Speaker of the White Dragons. They also learned that there is a mask for each dragon aspect, and a white dragon awaiting them in a castle high in the clouds. They made their way to Parnast, a small town with the floating castle hovering above it in the clouds. They are certain that this is the place the hoard for the Dragon Queen Tiamat is being kept, but it will leave at any time. Keeping the castle from reaching its destination could stop the summoning of Tiamat and possibly save Faerun. But inside is unspeakable horrors. It is up to the players to decide what they should do. This close to victory?
Nice.
Not a single mention of our Tapestry escapades.
Yeah, I thought about mentioning it, but I figured we would for sure discuss it. So
I like the way he turned into Scooby-Doo at the end of reading that. Which was great.
Well, there was a question mark at the end. You know?
You're supposed to do that, the high note.
You guys, I was muted the whole time.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello!
I was saying things. I was like, okay, I guess nobody wants to respond.
I love how no one's learned at this point. Like, I'm too much of an ego. If no one responds to me, I'm like, where's the mute button? No one's laughing.
Yeah, that's the way I am.
I'm on mute because there wasn't hilarious laughter for what I said.
Right.
I mean, Matt, I wouldn't really base on that.
I just self-negged. You didn't have to add that.
I just wanted to let you know I was back. That's all.
Great.
I'm
good to know.
I'm so bad that after I realize I'm not muted, then I think there's something wrong with the internet. So let's talk a little bit more deep detail on that. So you guys had explored that lodge, and actually, what had happened, if I remember correctly, was Fife had disguised herself as Resmir to kind of freely travel, and met with what's her name? The lady of White.
Oh, I have all these down.
Yeah, Talus the White.
Talus the White, yeah.
The person knew she was disguised, right? And
Totally saw through it.
Didn't negatively react to that fact, which was the weird thing.
And Ronick, you were there for the meeting because it was Fife, Balasar, and Tronic, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of given quite a bit of information. It appeared as if she knew who you were, and that you guys were conspirators. Were kind of dug into the cult a little bit, and
yes.
She was jealous of a dwarf, Varam, who had apparently been sent to go get the white mask, which she revealed the masks are, there's one for each aspect of dragon, and having those gives the wearer really great power, makes them a worm speaker. And she was jealous because she wanted to be she wanted the white mask. So she kind of gave you guys a password to help you, and told you about this town called Parnast. But Parnast was a decent hike away, and while they were investigating the rest of that lodge, you guys ran across a tapestry. What happened? What happened with the tapestry was they detected it was magical, and upon touch it would teleport. And Lenora was brave enough to try it. And,
Thank you.
you know, it took her straight to Parnast. So they were like,
I mean, that's totally in character for somebody who likes to get swallowed by
Yeah.
owlbears. Yeah.
I'm just
Owlbears.
leaning into recent behaviors of my character.
What I didn't tell you guys was that Tronik actually suffers from multiple personality disorder, and for the last few sessions, the other personality has been under control.
All right, Moon Knight. Way to lean into that.
and now this personality has to be caught up about what happened to him the last few sessions.
Well, see, they were confused about, like, if this tapestry takes us to Parnast, then why didn't they tell us to just use that instead of walking all the way here? And they're like, oh, well, so there was already some horses being prepared for him, so Fife went to go tell the troll. It was a 4-armed troll. The lodge is actually his. She went to go tell him, like, we don't need the horses, and he was just kind of like, well, whatever, you know, she said they were going to get a teleport, and he was like, well, just don't touch the tapestry. Well, it turns out, the troll said the tapestry has a death curse on it. Within 2 days of using it, you'll die. So, you know, they were kind of locked on time on, you know, what to do, you know, to try to save his life. And how did it go? You guys first reached out to the hag that Fife has dealing with. Is that right?
And
why
the
didn't
hag
you guys
was
use
gonna
her?
have, because the hag was gonna ask for like a significantly worse price than just money.
Oh,
Years
yeah.
of my life, if I recall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hag wanted some of his life essence. In other words, taking off a portion of his, how long he would live, and a lot of gold. So then, because of you, Ronik, actually, you remembered during your time with Green Imza, when she was having her green skin issue resolved with the wizard in Waterdeep. You didn't know that wizard's name, but you knew the name of one of his assistants. So they were able to get in touch with the wizard. The wizard teleported, and he seemed
Did I
to
remember that though? Did I remember that? I don't know.
well, he seemed to not think there was anything wrong with Lenora. So, you know, it's kind of a mystery now if that was real or not. I mean, it is kind of weird that they didn't tell you guys to use the tapestry, but also the wizard, you know, he did a cure type magic on him, but he wasn't quite sure if there was even a curse on Lenora or not. But he still took the gold and ran. And now you guys are right in front of Parnast, which is a town there, not very big, fairly small town. And let me pull it up here. And the village has a few dozen houses, a small square with buildings. You can see that there's a tavern, you see a stable, and you can see that there's a shrine in the town. In contrast to the kind of rustic burg, you also see stands a mighty. It actually, when we left off, it was in the sky, a mighty ice-looking castle. It's half hidden in like a fog-shrouded ravine, and it is coming closer, kind of landing behind the town. It has big, huge, narrow towers that kind of loom upward, of looking like blue ice. One of the towers is crumbling, and all of it is built. It looks like the entire place is built to scale for giants. There's wisps of fog that hide most of the castle's detail, but you can see at the entrance there 2 statues standing just before the enormous gate, which is now beginning to come down onto the ground behind of the town. I can drop you guys in town so you can kind of see your whereabouts. You do see some people kind of bumbling about. You're getting a few stares. People are looking at you. But that's about it.
They're looking at us like how? Just like curiously or like
curiously.
angrily?
No, curiously.
Curiouser and curiouser. We're just looking at ourselves right now, right? There are no disguises in play at the moment.
Yeah, no disguises.
I don't see the map.
Yeah, I'm dropping you
Yeah, I don't
guys
see
in
it.
right now.
Okay. And who's looking at us again?
The people in this town that we
Town folk.
The Parnastians? Okay, great.
Okay, sharing the map now.
Parnast.
All right, did everybody see?
Yes.
Okay, and if you,
We're not
just as the road kind of goes there to the south, the very large building there, you can see through the windows, that is a stable. Straight ahead, you can see a well. And then to the right of that well, you can see there's a shrine of some sort there. And you'd have to cut through the town and across a bridge to the south. You can see that's where well, I mean, it's not a bridge. It's the gateway to the castle that opened up has landed.
So we need to go and meet up. We need to go to the stables to get, what do you call it? The dragons that you ride.
The wyverns?
The small tiny. The wyverns. We need to go get some wyverns. We have a password to get the wyverns. And then we get up to the castle and do
But the castle
do.
landed,
The castle landed?
Yeah.
right? The castle
Yep.
landed.
Yep, it's landed now to the south of the village.
Ooh. Well, then we need to go there quickly because it's going to take off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This
That was
true.
the ticking clock we had that started, I think, last session.
Yeah, she said that it wouldn't be long and it
ticking
would be
clock.
leaving. I don't remember. Did she tell you guys a time frame? A couple of days, wasn't it? That's why that was the crunch
Yeah.
on time for
Yeah.
Lenora.
All right. Well, let's make our way through the town.
Mm,
Looking chill.
Yep. Let's. Perhaps we should also think about what to say, why we're here.
I think we had to use a password.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
was the
know.
password that we had?
Glaziel.
Yeah.
Glaziel?
Which, by the way, that's probably pretty important for Ronick to know, or Tronick to know as well. The Glaziel was. Do you guys remember what that was? The name of?
Oh,
Well, Glasnir was the white dragon, or is
Yeah.
Glaziel the white dragon?
Glaziel, yeah.
Okay.
I could have sworn you just said De Blasio, but
De Blasio.
Well, he is tall.
Talos the White had said there is a white dragon that does reside in the castle, but she revered it obviously very highly, being that it is a white dragon, and that's her study. So, yeah.
Yeah, our mission was to, according to Talos, was to kill Rezmir, but not harm Glaziel.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
believes that if Rezmir was slain, that would upset the balance, and Severin, I believe she said, she believes would take over, and she would get her way.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's do it.
Are we to assume that all the townspeople here are disciples, like of Tiamat? They're all like on that same side, or they're just regular people going about their business here?
You don't see anybody wearing robes.
Okay.
They look dressed normal. They look to be dressed normal.
So then this is just Operation Be Chill. I think we just
Mhm.
we all pick individual tunes to whistle.
mm,
Mhm.
Put our hands in our pocket and walk straight to the stalls. You said we were going toward the
Love
stalls.
Nothing suspicious here. Just a group of different adventurers walking through a little town.
yeah. And we will head on over to the castle and then use the password there and get inside, right?
Yep. When we're doing the Reservoir Dogs walk, as we all
Mm,
go, there's all five. So we are just cool as shit.
Yeah, I like us also explaining exactly how chill we are in character as we walk through this town. Just a couple of dudes, just some guys
Lenora
walking through the town.
is whistling the
Little green
Africa,
bag.
an evil version of the song Africa.
Africa.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, and that is where that building there on the right there to the east is the stables. You can hear the cries of the wyvern inside.
I gotcha.
Is there anybody there to talk to?
There are stable hands on the inside, yes. And they're wearing leather type gear, pretty normal looking, but they do have black cloaks with the hoods pulled up, and they're working on the inside.
Mm.
I'm still stuck on Africa. Why didn't you just play like Little Green Bag?
So there are two big doors there on the east side there that lead into the stable. Yeah.
Mm.
So what's the game plan here?
Just keep on walking. Keep on making our way
walking.
to the clouds.
Okay, as you guys approach here, there is a well stands in the center of the village square. 4 buildings surround it. Now you can see that right there to the west is it looks, now that you're close, you can tell that it's a shrine, but it looks to be empty. You also see a wheelwright shop, a tavern, and a stable. There you can see some merchants here, woods folk, and they're kind of haggling over the lumber that is piled up here. And you can see there's some wagons pulled up here full of supplies. And you also notice that there is a larger gentleman sitting there, and he's eyeing you. He keeps looking at each of you eye to eye, glancing you over, and he's kind of nonchalantly twitching his head as if to say, "Come here." As if he doesn't want nobody else to know that he's telling you to come. And he's sitting on the edge of the well.
No.
Yeah, Lenora.
Okay.
I'll walk over to him. A quick perception check if
Sure.
there seems to be anything off about him besides the twitching what he's doing. 12.
You can notice by the tools in his belt, etc., you would take a guess that he is probably a wheelwright.
Oh.
What's a wheelwright?
They fix wagons and wagon wheels and things like that.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, then we dismiss him immediately because our wagons are fine. We don't need We're in no need of your services, sir. Good day. Good day.
If I could talk to you in private, I think I know why you're here.
Sir, I barely know why I'm here. How do you know why I'm here?
Yeah, well, let's hear it.
We can't
you
talk.
tell us.
We can't talk amongst the rabble. Perhaps you can
Well,
meet me
I
in my
was
shop.
thinking I might need some help on my wheels. So maybe is there a place I can go for that?
Indeed, that's what I do. If you head over here to the west, I have a shop. I'd be happy to. We could discuss the issue and where your wagon's located. Just follow me, and he begins walking over to the west to the elongated building over there. And goes inside and leaves the door open.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Should we all go, though? That feels like too many eggs in a basket.
Lenora kind of nods to Fife and is like, maybe we'll hang outside. You guys.
Yeah, you guys go in, and just in
Boys
case, like if you all get
inside.
murdered, we can
outside.
Oh,
You can just laugh.
that building. Sorry. I thought you said the elongated one, so I thought like it was the long
Yeah, it
one.
is. It's the one on the west. Or I don't know what I said, but it's the one on the east. The red.
Yeah.
Looking. Yes.
Okay,
Well,
that's
well,
what I
well.
thought.
Sorry, I think I said west.
Well, that's what he was sitting on. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
So the 3 of us are going in, and wait,
Lee's
where's
hanging out outside.
I'm definitely going in.
where's are we dragging Riggy around with us?
Yeah, Hamlin's gonna stay with the girls. Hamlin's an honorary girl today.
Yeah, I'm staying with the girls.
And
He's gonna gossip.
He's uncharacteristically uninterested in treasure to this week.
Uh-huh.
He's
However, he will be swallowed by any animal.
Mm.
And yeah, I want to do that. Maybe even take him to see the wyverns.
Less treasure, more vor.
All right, so Lenora and Fife, you're staying at the well? Is that right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Hamlin.
Yeah, sure. And
Oh, and
perception
Hamlin.
check at the rest of the town, the other people we see, the town itself, like anything else that appears out of the ordinary with the people.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Is
Okay.
anyone else hurt?
Oof,
Well,
I perceive nothing.
not necessarily.
Shit myself.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
Everybody looks busy.
Busy, huh?
Yeah, they look busy.
Oh, whoa.
Everybody seems to be in a
sorry.
hurry.
Apparently, I'm hurt.
Tronic, you're quite wounded, as is Kravik.
I just realized something.
I'm bleeding
I'm bleeding.
everywhere.
I don't know where this bread's coming from, and I felt it in my abdomen area. What happened?
I don't
Can we-
actually.
You don't win combat MVP without taking a few lumps, my friend.
Yeah, you did win combat
you-
MVP. Yeah.
If you care, Ronik, we can roll it back, and I lay my hands on you and use my healer ability to give you back some hit points.
And also Kravik too. Is that what you
Alright.
do also?
I think
Yes.
I
Yes.
have a healing potion.
Come get your heals. Come get your heals.
Hmm.
Come and get your heels.
Thank you, mommy.
Okay, I'll take a heal.
Okay. If he's gonna heal, then fine.
Yeah.
If she's gonna heal, then fine. Great.
These are basically free. I'm using my healer's kit. They're not free, but they're easily or punishable. All right.
Oh,
so,
great. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So here's one for Ronik. Here's one for Balasar. Balasar, you need two, right?
No, I don't need. Ronik needs a bunch, and Kravik needs.
I thought Kravik needed. Kravik needed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down to only.
Sorry, add 4 to each of those.
Oh, add
that's
4, okay.
That's 7. And
So Kravik's
and
fully
then,
healed then.
And then 8 for Kravik's healed. Great. And then I'll do this one more time for Ronik. 10 more. That's
All
gotta be
right.
close to
Much
full.
better. Much
Yeah, I
better.
think I have like a little 2.
Good enough, Lenora says as she shoos you away.
Get out of here, you
That's just a-
scamp.
It's just a flesh wound.
All right. So as Balasar, Kravik, and Tronic, you're going in too, right? I think I just
Yeah.
see your character. Okay. As you guys walk inside to the open door, through the open door, the man
The
quickly
entourage music plays.
he quickly shuts the door behind you. It's an empty room. It's mainly just filled with wagon wheels and wagon parts and things like that. Looks more like a workshop than any kind of actual store or shop. And he begins to quietly talk to everyone. And he says, "Are you here to overthrow the cult?"
Why would you ask us that? What a weird question.
Chonik says, "What's a cult?"
Well, I do know. I don't know a lot. I'm just a simple wheelwright, but what I do know is that there are some
I'm just
major
a simple
issues.
wheelwright.
Major issues between Rezmir and some of the other upper members of this cult. And I've lived here a long time, long before the cult moved in. And this Parnast used to be a nice, peaceful place. Now we're nothing but laborers for the cult to load their treasure into the castle and unload it. And we basically just work for the cult now. I'd like to go back to just being a small mountaintop village. So if you were those that I think you might be sent to cause some disorder, I might have some information to help.
Can we roll a perception check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, you want to do a insight?
Yeah, insight.
Okay.
Sure. I'll do an insight. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Balasar.
Smart.
Balasar recognizes that it seems the man is being honest.
I look
All
at
right.
Balasar.
All right. Tell us what you know then, and perhaps we are the very group that you seek.
I assume, I can only guess, that you're probably looking for Resmir, the half-dragon
Yes.
lady?
Yes.
You're probably already aware she's a high-ranking member of the cult.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
I seen her take a wyvern up to the castle before it landed, so she's definitely inside. There's another man named Captain Othelstan. He's in town. He commands the cult forces here in Parnast. He monitors all the visitors and merchandise. That's why I want to get your attention. You want to avoid him. He's I don't know his plan and how he plans to do it, but I did hear Resmir tell him to stall you when you got here. So the town is aware that you're coming. Any outsiders that we don't recognize are going to assume is the group that Resmir was talking about. I mean, what other information would you like to know?
How best then for us to get into the castle without going through the town?
Well, if I were you, I would cut away from the town to the west through the housing area there, and then just head south from there and go straight to the gates of the castle. I can't be 100% certain that he didn't go out the back door, but I know that Captain Othelstan definitely went to the Golden Tanker, which is, you're going to pass right by it if you just continue heading south.
If we head on the main road, so take the side roads around and head to the main gate.
Indeed.
Know you a way for us to get through the main gate?
No, I apologize. I've helped unload things right up to the gate, but I've never stepped foot in the castle.
All right.
I can tell you a few more things that may help, though, just with danger. Just know that most of the villagers here work for the cult now. That the cult's controlled Parnast for a little over a year now, and basically they also brought in a company of their own thugs to kind of take over, but most of us villagers here, we now just work for the cult, and most of them, because they're paid well, are more earnest and happy to help the cult than myself.
Do you know when the castle is taken off next?
Well, generally they're here for the load that we have. They generally load it within. They generally load it within half a day.
Hears that somewhere and just laughs.
I'd say the castle will be
say
gone
that
by
again?
night. I'd say the castle
night?
will be gone by night.
All right.
That's when most loads happen.
That is when most loads happen.
Is it a good size load, do you think?
It's a very large load.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that most of my loading has been done in the morning these days.
Great point. Great point.
Excellent. Thank you, good wheel, person, good wheelsmith. We shall take your info and hopefully return Parnast to the town that you remember.
Indeed, I would appreciate it.
All right. Well, have you perhaps any a cloak or something that might help disguise us a little bit more?
He begins rummaging around. Let's see. No, he doesn't come up with anything.
All right. Well, maybe a big wheel we could go behind.
I could definitely provide a cartwheel. I don't know if that
Wonder Wheel.
Well, perhaps that won't. You know what? Yeah, I'll take a cartwheel. Let's do that. I don't know how it's going to help right
would.
now,
Yeah,
but
he looks
we'll figure it
confused,
out.
but he hands you a large wheel. I mean, you can definitely see through it because the ruts, are, got big gaps between them. But he hands you a large wheel.
That's good, Balasar. Now it looks like we were just shopping for wheels.
There you go.
Yes, wizard. You're not the only one with plans. Ha ha ha.
Is there any way? Hold on. before we go, if there are loads happening at night, is there any way for us to partake in that? Meaning, can we disguise ourselves as town folk or some sort that are delivering supplies? Is there any information you can give us that would help us perhaps do that? Or do you guys think that our code word would just get us in?
I think our code word will hopefully get us in.
If you're looking for disguises, I wouldn't want to see any of the actual villagers be hurt or maimed or killed. But I could perhaps point out a couple of cultists, and maybe if you could somehow coerce them somewhere where no one could see and take their clothes. This is a small town. Besides we've got a small weapons store, but nothing of great value there, and definitely no different clothes. You definitely look the part of hardy adventurers the way you're dressed now.
And Resmir knows we are coming, so that would be appreciated. Where would they be?
Yeah, just follow me non-discreetly. We'll go back over to the well, and I'll point a couple of them. How many do you need?
7. No, 6. 6.
Well, Hamlin too, so
Come
I
on,
guess 7. Yeah.
You're better than that. Yeah.
No, that's 6 including Hamlin.
That's 6 including.
Oh, it is.
Hamlin.
Okay, that's right. All right. So,
I'm done.
But I don't know if these guys are gonna. I don't know if Hamlin and Grabic are gonna fit in these.
yeah, he looks concerned at Balasar and Tronic's size. That he's not too sure he can find any that would fit them well.
It's all right. We'll take what we can get. Yeah.
Didn't we already try this one already? Also.
Yes, it's fine. We don't have to do it. It's just getting our options in, as any good paladin does.
All right, well, follow me back to the well, and I'll point some out for you.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking over, he signals up to the north near the stable. At the there's 3 men with the leather gear and black cloaks pulled up over their head. So he points out 3 that are over there, and then he points over to the southwest, towards the building there, directly southwest, and there are 3, same thing, wearing leather with the black cloaks pulled up over their head.
Did he say that there were some at the stables?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
3
pointed
at
out
the
3
stables.
up there. So here are 3, and there are 3 here.
Do any of them look sizable enough for me or Tronic?
Do we want to attack them in the middle of the square? Do we want to try to get them someplace else?
Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to attack them in the middle of the square. Definitely not in daylight.
I'm not even sure we want to attack them. Like, don't we just use the password when we get to the front gate?
Yeah, I think that's also definitely the move here right now. Yeah.
All right, that fella, the wheelsmith, told us that we should walk back the way we came and go to the west and then walk south, so that we don't get spotted by anybody who knows of our previous adventures.
I tell everyone what he said, and that way everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like it would work. We could always try to get... Maybe we could try to kill these dudes behind us. I whisper. and just have them just in case, like as backup should we get caught walking along the way, and we can say like, oh, we're just escorting some workers to the load location.
Feels like it's an opportunity for an unforced error, but
Yes,
I'm not against it if everyone else is for it.
I'm against it. We are
Also-
not them.
Also, Balasar, do you have something you want to show everybody?
Do I? Oh, yes.
I pull out this big wheel that I have. Look at this. And such and so.
I'm gonna say loudly and conspicuously, like, well, we got what we came here for, my friend. You got your big wheel. I guess we can just leave town now.
Yeah, let's get out of here, everybody.
Yes,
I'm adding
look
that
at
wagon wheel to your inventory. It is now in there.
it. Thank you.
We've traveled many miles for that wheel, my good friend. I can't believe that you finally got it. Your quest is complete.
Tales of the high-quality wheels of Parnast are
True.
have not been exaggerated.
All right, I
And
guess we should go.
As we walk, I sing, "The wheels of Parnast go round and round,
Round and round, round and
round
play
and
my guitar, my lute.
You know, I don't know if it was all this chatting about loads, but Nathan, you got a spammer in your.
I know. I've been. They keep coming back. I've been banning them as they come in. They've been hitting up my streams hard. They're.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're trying to. As my chat told me Friday, they think my chat's full of simps, and they're trying to simp farm in my chat, I guess.
Oh, wow.
What is that?
Yeah, what is a simp?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, a simp is.
Like
like a
dudes
bunch of nerds.
Yeah, like dudes who they'll pay any amount of money for any female attention whatsoever.
That's ridiculous that they think that's your
Yeah, why would that be in my chat? That makes no sense.
Speaking of simp farming, though, as we walk out, can I try to see if these dudes right here are gonna can I do a flirt check, a vibe check on these boys?
Yeah, because as soon as they see you walking past, their heads are already turning. They're looking at you and Lenora.
Ooh, Lenora, kiss me.
Lenora.
And then you wonder why Nathan's chat looks like Oh my god.
It's me. I called up sluts.com and told them to come hit up your chat.
Let's
Yeah,
give the Simps one.
Simp.
Nathan, could I just a quick shout out to all the alpha bros in your chat? Just want to say you guys are legends. You guys are high T individuals.
That's right. Just because you like D&D doesn't mean
that you're a simp.
Right.
I rolled a 22 on persuasion.
Okay.
For these boys.
Yeah, holy
Just
shit.
to do
So
Hey.
they have stopped everything they're doing, and you had their full attention. One of their mouths is agape.
what should I do now?
We're a bunch of simps.
Should I lure them out outside of town and kill them?
It's up to you. You're in control here.
I'm gonna be like, could you guys help me with? We have a cart problem right outside of town. Could you help me with that really fast? I'd be so grateful.
Oh yes, my lady. We'd be happy to help.
Okay, follow me. This isn't a trap.
Yeah, they're following along, murmuring to one another, gesturing inappropriately.
I'm gonna make a move like, okay, you guys, we're gonna hit them really hard over the heads and take their clothes and tie them up.
Okay. You're telling us this before I assume we start moving down this path.
No,
right?
I'm gonna try to I didn't do it, so I'm not gonna go back and metagame. I'm just gonna try to make motions for hitting over the head, tying up, but in a very subtle way so they don't see.
Okay.
In what direction are you taking them?
I think that we should take them back behind this bush over here.
Okay.
I'll move to where the bush is,
All right.
right over here. And I'll say, follow me, you guys.
And
Okay.
I know it's
Would
going to
I
sound
see
strange, but even though you've traveled behind this bush, that is not where the load is happening. You notice? It's a
No, I know.
So
It's
they
a secret
follow.
place.
Is anybody going with her?
Yeah, I'm telling all my friends to come with me.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
go.
I'll go with her.
I'll go help.
Because why not? As usual, why not have 3 plans when you can have one?
3 plans are better than 1, and if we get caught This will be just costuming is important in all endeavors. I have found. Yeah. So when they
Costume
come
for the-
behind this, what?
For the job you want.
Yeah,
Go
just
ahead.
for the job you want. When they come behind this bush, I'm going to cast silence on this area, and then indicate to my friends to beat the shit out of them.
I will cast sleep.
Well, maybe you
on
should wait
these
till
fellas.
they're closer to death.
Closer to death?
Yeah, because they only it only kills a certain amount of their HP.
But they're like
If they're-
regular dudes, right? They're probably not rocking like 70 HP or anything, I would assume.
I mean, I guess.
I
You
mean,
do
even
what
if I
you
just
want
put
to do.
one to sleep, it'll be easier to subdue the rest of them.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm just here to knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I'm not there, so maybe I should go there.
You want me to move you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, move me there too. Sorry.
Nothing
Gotcha.
conspicuous to see here. Just a group of 6 people who need help with their wagon.
All right, so what are you guys doing to him?
I cast silence so nobody can hear anything as we beat the shit out of these dudes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I'm casting sleep, but I gotta find it in my spell book.
I'm just grabbing one and knocking them out. How many are there?
3.
They're dead.
5d8.
I'll wait to see if his spell takes effect at first, and then if it doesn't.
Yeah, Lenora like stands behind one of them, like hammer out up in the air, like, wielded way up high. Harley Quinn.
All right, I'm dropping them out here, so you guys got stuff to target.
I don't see them. There they are. There's one.
And let me make them visible on the combat tracker. There we go. And 20. Okay, so 2 of them fell asleep. One of them did not.
Whack him with the hammer.
Wait, should we roll on it or whatever?
Nah. Everybody just hit them all at once, like a gopher.
Yeah.
I mean, let Lenora get a little action, I guess.
I'm going to,
So
I'm
kind
going
of-
to punch.
She's already got the hammer out.
Yeah, the guard that didn't fall asleep, he's stammering backwards, realizing this is some sort of trap. He looks like he's
Hit him.
going to try to run.
Lenora does like the rock like hand to her ear, like I can't hear you. Are you protesting something here? And then I give him a whack with my hammer. I don't know if this counts as being in combat. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, guard 3 is the one that's still awake.
All right.
Do you want to roll
I
initiation
mean,
or?
your hammer was a little more excessive than one of our fists, but I'm curious to see what happens here.
We can, yeah. All right, guard 3. I'm targeting and club of warning. That is a
Ooh, you
12.
missed.
How could he miss? I was prepared for it.
It was a miss.
All right.
All right,
Can I-
Tronek, hit him.
Can I attack this person?
Yep. Yeah, you guys got the surprise round.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
All right. I don't know how to punch. What do you do for punch?
What's your strength?
strength? Is 18. So I guess do I roll just an attack or something?
Yeah, I would say for a punch, roll a d10 with your strength level.
A D10? Okay.
Well, yeah. I guess I should have told you to roll to see if you miss or not. Just roll me a d20. Just or do a strength
You
check.
got it.
That makes the most sense.
A strength check, great.
Okay, let me check his stats. Yeah. Okay. That lands, and you punch him 6 damage, and he falls backwards It looks like he's trying to scream, but due to the silence spell, no noise is being made.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him again. I get 2 attacks.
All right.
This is like comedy.
Yeah, if we get multiple swings, I'm gonna go for it too.
No, I get to punch him next.
Balasar missed that time.
Ooh,
All right.
all right.
He's so scared he's starting to squirm and roll around on the
I
ground.
go here. Let me do this, and then I grab him and I take a punch. What do
All
I
right.
gotta do? Strength check.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's squirming around all over the floor. Dust is flying, and Tronic
Warning,
couldn't
little
see
guy.
where he was and missed.
This is like this guard is Jackie Chan apparently.
This
He's like
hilarious.
dodging
Drunken
shit.
master.
Yes.
Guys, I took out 2 guards. Do you need me to take out the third?
I guess we
You can't handle this by yourself?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah, I can cast sleep again if I am able to.
I don't think we need to waste a spell slot, Jared,
Wait.
for one guard who
Do I
can't
get-
do anything.
Do I get 2 punches like Balasar did?
I
too, or
like
no?
I like how the group of adventurers set off on the task to save Faerun from the resurrection of Tiamat is struggling to hit
Yeah,
the
Kill
guard,
one guard.
Single guard.
who's prone.
Can I attack? Can I Eldritch Blast this guard?
Sure.
Oh.
The difference is like we can kill stuff. We just can't
Nice.
I'm struggling. I'm
Yeah,
struggling
no.
to not kill this guard.
All right.
That's the hard part.
Fife, tired of the shenanigans, casts Eldritch Blast, which does land and hit him through all the dust as he's rolling and flopping around on the ground, and he dies.
He dies.
Oh god.
Oh
Can I
no.
wait?
Did
Can
you
I-
cast safety Eldritch Blast? What would you think was gonna happen?
Yeah, I didn't want him to die. I just wanted him to get knocked out.
Can is there a way to lay on hands and stay him or whatever, or
Is he
it too
dead
late?
or what?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my god. You know.
I mean,
in
his
my
clothes
multiple
are still
personalities- My other multiple personality must have been there when Fife announced her, pacifistic ways.
Well,
Become a cold-blooded
you know,
killer.
that's how you get Eldritch Blast, I guess.
I go up to Fife
Didn't mean to kill him.
and I say, I scream and I say, "Who are we if we kill them?"
I didn't mean to do it.
Hey, can you guys drag those the alive guards back
End
behind
up
this
being
bush?
away,
And
I
then
turn to everyone and I say, "We do not kill them."
I tried not to.
Hey, but the clothes are okay, right?
Yeah, I mean they're a little
Let's-
tattered from the
let's
magical
drag
attack
the
there, but-
bodies behind this bush and take their clothes and tie up the 2 sleeping guards. All right, guys?
Sounds good.
Fife,
Then-
as penance, you need,
No,
as penance, Fife.
I turn
you
and I
need to-
say, "There will be no more killing, or
We're not gonna kill him. We're just gonna tie him up.
I cannot stay with you."
What?
What?
There can be no more killing.
Balasar, we will do our best. I promise you.
I really didn't mean to kill him. I would have given him a potion. I just don't have any more potions. Actually, I do have a potion, but he's dead.
I say, in the grand calculus of the universe, this guard's sacrifice ultimately means nothing. I'm quoting Doctor Strange, if anyone's seen the movie.
As
All
penance, you need to wear the clothes now of that man, Fife.
I mean, totally. That was the plans. I'll put on the clothes of the
Alright,
dead man,
alright.
and
Whoever
it's very
is-
traumatizing.
As
Then-
I said, I have said my piece.
Now, what did you guys do with the dead guy with his body?
I'm just gonna, I guess, throw him in a bush.
All right.
Does he fit inside the wheel we bought? Can we somehow make him fit in there?
I am not going to make Balasar give up his wheel.
We should set it up so it seems like one of the guards accidentally hit this guy in the head with the wheel. And that's how he died. Planted in his hand.
And I also do have a symbol of the cult, which is what they kind of use as like their sign. So I'm gonna put that on too when I put on the clothes.
Okay. All right.
What does Eldritch Blast look like? Like what is it?
It's like I guess mine is kind of like a purple pink. Like it starts pink, but then it shoots out purple, and it's like a kinetic blast.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
All right, and what about the two sleeping guards? So Fife puts on the dead one, puts on his garb, and it's just mostly leather looking, but the cloak, you put the pendant right as where it attaches on the front there.
For human guards, right?
Yes.
Are any of them larger size that one of the cloaks would fit Alisar or myself?
Yeah, Lenora can definitely fit in one of them.
Yeah, Lenora could definitely wear one. Balasar, it would be a stretch, if you know what I mean. It would probably tear. It would be really tight on Tronic.
Balasar's load is just too big for this cloak.
Load is too big.
I'm probably okay with that one. Possibly because I could just say I'm a servant of Severin or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's
Also,
good.
we have the password, so unnecessary move all around.
That is absolutely true.
Our superfluous plans led to death. Let's just remember that.
Yeah, but I thought it would be helpful. Okay, let's go. We have the cloaks on, and it's good enough.
Did we have fun doing this? Absolutely. But did we need to? No.
Well, you don't know that. The god of this realm might do something to make me look like the smart one. We never know.
So
He is
Who has the
the
cloaks?
future Hitler. We know it. We know it.
who has the cloaks? Is it it's Lenora and Fife and Krabik?
And I think Tronic was gonna wear a
No.
tight outfit.
For me. It's too tight for me. I'm not going to wear one.
So it's Lenora, Fife, and Krabik. Am I wrong here? Or
I think it's just Lenora and Fife because Krabik's
Yeah,
too
it's not gonna
tiny.
fit
He's
on
never
me.
gonna fit in
Yeah,
it.
it'd be very loose on
Lenora
Crab.
and Fife. Okay, Lenora and Fife have it. So
Yeah.
good. So okay, great.
And Hamlin,
So
Hamlin is definitely in stealth already, just so I know that's
Okay.
what he would do.
Okay, great.
okay.
Fantastic.
So Lenora and I can walk in front, just as safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
we
that
just
works.
creep and crawl behind everybody, behind all these houses. Not creep and crawl, but be inconspicuous.
All right, there's like zero activity here. However, you can see a gated backyard, I guess you could say, with a field with some crops in it. Looks like there's some tomatoes and corn growing behind the house here, directly to your south. Now you can't see it on the map, but that pathway that Balasar's standing on, that does wrap around. Just let me know if you want to follow the path or if you want to jump the fence, what you want to do.
Follow the
Let's-
path.
Let's follow the path. Let's not ruin anybody's crops.
Yeah, we've already killed a man. We don't need to, you know,
Okay.
destroy someone's
wrap you guys
livelihood.
back to where the path meets back up on the map. There you go. All right. And now you can see that beyond this fence to the south, directly south of you, is the castle. There's a little bit of a field there. Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
We head south.
Whoa.
As Balasar, as you bend here around this house to your north, there's a man kind of sitting on a bench there. An older gentleman. He's smoking a pipe, and he watches you. He's watching you pass.
Wait, where am I on this map? I lost myself.
Left middle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drag you down close to everybody. There you go.
According to Balasar, we all lost ourselves just a few moments ago.
All right, Krabik, you're ahead of the group.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely gonna see Krabik go way ahead of me. Yeah.
You notice on the road that up ahead, where it splits into a T to the north and south, there are a couple of armed people, and they are pulling a wagon south.
All right, I'm just gonna wait here for everybody to catch up.
All right. Putting on down.
Where is the guy who was watching us?
I'll mark it on the map. He's sitting on a bench right here, just smoking a pipe.
Oh. Okay.
There's his little smoke curls.
Does he look familiar?
No.
Does he know any cool smoke tricks?
I thought it was Summer Dog for a second. That dude's always.
No, in summer.
Does
dog.
he seems interested in us?
He's just watching you pass, smoking his pipe.
Okay. All right.
Is it fantasy weed or is it just like tobacco?
Smells like some sort of maybe halfling weed.
Ah,
Nice.
cool. So cool guy.
Mm,
Cool guy.
so he parties.
Well, the halfling weed is legal in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him, I guess, if he's here. I
Alright.
say, well met, sir. Enjoying you, the halfling's leaf at this hour?
He nods, but doesn't say anything.
Ah, excellent.
His eyes begin rolling back in his head a bit. You can now just see white in his eyes, and his head
What?
slumps up against the back of the house.
What?
Dude, you killed him. We are not like them.
He looks
We
to
are
still be
not
breathing.
them, Balasar. We are not
We're
them.
not them. What did you do? You murdered a man. How do you know?
See,
Not me. He's a lightweight. He can't even handle his own spliffs, man.
the halfling weed is a gateway drug.
Can I check? Is this man dead or is he just like weeded out?
He's still breathing. It actually, yeah.
Is he possessed? Is he looking like he's going to talk, I say?
It looks like something. This is definitely not normal. Something definitely bizarre is happening.
What the
Ah.
fuck?
Can I make an investigation check on the
Yeah, I was
weed?
gonna say perception check or something on him.
Yeah, perception would be great.
Sure,
We're all there,
I'm gonna
right?
come back.
How many people are there?
that's it.
We're
He's the only
all- I
one you
think
see
we're-
around.
I know nothing.
Oh,
No, I mean of us.
of
How
them.
many of us are there around?
This looks sus though, guys.
Krabik recognizes that he's apparently having some kind of magical vision
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
and possibly communicating.
Ah shit.
Oh, we should keep
Dude,
moving. Let's keep
can you-
moving.
Did you
Let's
read
not
it?
be
Can you-
here when his eyes
Yeah,
become
yeah.
not white.
wait,
Let's
Travis,
go. Let's row. I'll say, come on, you boys. We got to get that load, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Travis, can't you like read his mind or something?
Yeah, I can detect thoughts on this guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
All right. I don't even think you have to roll for that, right?
No.
All right. So you detect his thoughts, and you recognize. You can kind of see what he sees. He sees it's a large, massive white dragon, and it's crawling out of this massive, frozen-looking area. You can see that there's just a crazy amount of gold and gems and treasure, but it's all like embedded and frozen inside the ice, and he's crawling what looks like through a tunnel. And you can hear him shouting, "They've come, they've come."
All right, guys.
Oh,
Well, bad
shit.
news. Everybody knows we're here.
Well, fuck.
But at least we have the cloaks. So let's keep on going.
Hey, you never know, man. The cloaks might be important. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm really into the cloaks. The cloaks are the most important thing to me right now.
All right, well, then if everyone's going to keep going, I'll go with them. Oh, boy.
Are you staying with them too, Lenora?
I'm going.
Let's just go. If we're gonna die, then we die.
There's some armed guards up here. I'm gonna walk behind everybody, especially the people in the cloaks.
Wait, how do you know there's armed guards?
Because I saw
told
them.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what,
Oh.
they are traveling to the south. They've passed the intersection of the road there, and they're headed down towards the castle, where the drawbridge is down, with a cart full of something.
Full of something.
It's probably loot.
Yeah, it's covered. You can't really see what it is.
Stop everything. I must know what's in the cart.
You and Hamlin both.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going and see if we can try not
Let's
to
keep going.
die.
I mean, like we got
Oh my
lots of
God.
guards, right? We're dressed as guards. Yeah.
I mean, we got to get in. A white dragon knows that we're coming. We are in a bad position, but we have really no other choice.
Well, we don't want to
At
kill the
this
white
point.
dragon. We just have to kill
Right.
the
White
Resmere.
dragon's not our.
No, I know, but the dragon knows we're coming, and it does not seem
Pumped about it.
bummed about
Not
it. Yeah,
pumped.
so may
Fair enough.
just have something to say about it.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep on trucking.
Keep on
and
trucking.
Hoping nobody stops us. Walk with confidence, and confidence walks with you.
The cart is now on the drawbridge, going across into the castle. As you, Fife and Balsar and who just moved, and Tronic, you guys can now see the castle more clearly. There are two giant statues on either side. There's a drawbridge that's landed over a ravine to make it passable across the road, and on the other side of that is two large statues, and then you see the gateway that goes into the castle.
Can we make it seem like we're part of this convoy? Or at least following closely behind them, that maybe they would think that we're part of the convoy if they were the guards?
Are they so far ahead of us?
You could do that. Yeah, you're close enough that you could try to sort of kind of keep up with them a little bit.
Yeah, we do a little hustle, a little jog, a little
Yeah.
little
So-
Yeah, I'll
dash.
do that. Yeah,
They're here.
they did the dash.
Whoops, sorry. They're here.
Let's walk in have we noticed these guys walking any kind of formation, militaristic?
Sure, there's 4 guards, it looks like, on the side, 2 on each side, and there's the person driving the cart.
Maybe we can replicate what they're doing there. Black casual. Hurry up, Lenora. You're gonna give us away.
I think Matt's internet might be down because he just dropped off.
Oh, he did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's pretend he's with us.
Okay, yeah, I'll drag
Yeah.
him along.
And actually, if there's any owl bears in the vicinity, please notify the group.
Drag me too, please.
All right, gotcha. Okay, so you guys are following behind it. You do see they don't seem to pay much attention to you, and they pass through into the castle. You guys kind of are just going to follow right behind them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my symbol out as well, just sort of very prominently displayed.
And you're going to be in the front?
Yeah, I'll be in the
Okay.
front.
All right, I'm going to switch you guys to the map because there's a new map for the castle area. Drag you guys out to it now. Okay. All right. And the lower drawbridge, it's very foggy here, kind of obscuring vision of the castle a bit. And it does cover that ravine area. Beyond the drawbridge, you can see the big open gate. And beyond that, there's a covered gateway leading to an open courtyard. large figures kind of loom in the gateway. Those are the big statues I talked about earlier. And the cart and the guarded cart, they pass through the gate and head into the courtyard. As you pass by these large statues, however, you notice that they begin to move.
Glaziel! Glaziel!
What? Oh, you're saying the words.
Yeah.
Password, yeah.
The statues seem to react for a moment. They stop when they hear the name, and then they begin to march forward towards you. Roll initiative.
God damn it! What am I supposed to
Oh,
do?
We
man.
said the word. We said the
Said
word.
the word. I showed him my thing.
Good thing we have the robes.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's the? God damn it!
All right, guys. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure, but I think the password might have been just for the barn.
Well, that's not useful. What else do I know? Tiamat, Glaziel, Severin, Resmir, Urim, Galvin,
Tapestry.
Neuron Vine, Neuron Vine,
None of
Worm.
the words seem to do anything. They are
guarded quite heavily.
on
The
attack.
password is pain.
Sorry, I missed a hot minute. We walked in with the convoy, right? We were like with the other guards, but when we were at the back when this happens, this doesn't like cause a scene, does it? Like, are all the guards now looking at us at this happening?
Yeah, they are. They're looking back at the statues.
Oh, they are.
But this happened so quick. They haven't done anything yet. But yeah, they did notice.
But they're there, and they could potentially join. Okay, good to know.
All right. So it looks like it is Balasar's turn.
No, wait, it's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't scrolled all the way up. My bad. Fife, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Bane on these boys. Both these boys are baned, or hopefully will.
Wait, but these guys aren't on the combat tracker, are they?
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry.
probably
I
what
always
happens.
do that. There you go. Now they are.
This is probably what happens when people tell you to go to the stables and fly into the castle, and we're like, no, we'll just walk in the front door.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're both baned. That means that they have a. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from any attack roll or saving throw. So they have a minus d4 to every attack they make and every saving throw they make.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on, I guess, Balasar, because he's up next. So Balasar,
Hell
you get
yeah.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
What is this 30 lantern light thing that's on attached to everybody? Was that something from?
We had a lantern that gives us light. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Nathan gave it to us just so we could see.
Yeah.
So you are bardically inspired.
Hell yeah, and that means I get to reroll like an attack or a saving throw or something. That's right.
No, you get a plus d6 to any attack roll or saving throw or ability check.
Plus D6. Oh, great.
Mhm.
Okay. Fantastic.
Ooh, and then as my movement, I am going to if I move, am I going to get hit as a reaction? Am I like 5
let me
feet?
see where you are. No, they were just starting to walk towards you, so you could do that.
Okay, I'm going to go hide behind the boys back here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna get a little bit further actually. So like right
Hey,
here.
can you resend the map to me? I lost it when I signed out briefly.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Everybody can see it,
thanks.
right?
Whoa, look at those things. Crazy.
For some reason, I don't see Tronic on here. Are you in, Tronic?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
here.
Okay.
Here, I'll move a little bit. Maybe that'll help you see me.
There we go.
Although, does that work?
Yeah, I see your token. I just didn't see. Normally, it shows you down on the bottom left as joined in the map. I just want to make sure you could interact. It is Balasar's turn.
All right. I'm going to attack Cloud Giant Statue 1. Let's do this.
So much for the password. Oh,
That's
Hell
a hit.
yeah.
Nice. Do you crit on 19s?
Tronic does.
I don't.
Tronic
Tronic
does.
I do.
19
Yeah.
crits. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack again.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to hit him again. And 11. And I'm going to. No, that'll be it. That'll be it. Oh, wait. Is he still green? Yeah, he's still green. Not that I am playing this way, but he seems fine. He seems fine. Honestly, I'm going to Divine Smite him.
Okay.
And that is, he's not a fiend or undead, is he?
No.
Okay. I'm going to roll 2d8, and you will just add that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Added. And it is
All
now
right.
Hamlin's turn. Let me see.
Oh, Jesus. These things are powerful. Fuck.
They're giants.
They shouldn't be yellow after one hit from one character. I think.
Mhm.
I mean, I just did 38 damage.
Yeah.
And they are the guy is fine. You know, not playing like that, but
All right. I think Hamlin would take a step back and probably use his bow.
Maybe he'd try to hide to get
Yeah,
sneak
he
attack.
would try to. He would be asking, but there's not really anywhere to hide here. But he would definitely ask. Let's see. What has he got here? He's got a refined short bow. There we go. That's what he would use. And which one were you attacking? Was it 1? Yeah.
1. I was tagging 1.
He missed. All right.
Ah, shit.
Wow.
Emlyn, you fool!
It's now Kravik's turn.
It's funny to miss a giant.
Yeah, like dude.
I feel like in those
Totally
cases,
didn't
it's
appear
more
to
of like
skin or
it didn't.
something.
Yeah, it didn't hit them
Yeah.
through their armor.
Right, yeah, no, I know. It's just
I'm
funny.
gonna move all the way back here, and I'm gonna say, "Are we sure we want to be fighting and not running, guys?" And then I'm gonna cast True Strike on Cloud Giant Statue 2.
Okay.
So now I have insight into the target's defenses.
Yeah, I'm looking into it now.
Takes punch good. That's what it says.
So I'll
Watch
tell
me.
you this. It's immune to poison, psychic, charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrification. Obviously, it's made out of rock, and being poisoned. And that's about all you can tell. It doesn't seem like there's any discernible weaknesses.
Did you mention acid damage?
No.
Wait, so what was it weak? What was it immune to again? Poison.
Charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned.
Nice. So it's a rock.
Yeah.
All right, I let everybody know. And I believe that's my turn, right? I can't do anything else.
Unless you have bonus actions.
Yeah, unless you have bonus actions.
No, I don't think so. What are bonus actions? Saying things?
Yeah, you're saying things.
They're class specific. Different classes get different bonus.
Some classes can like take another attack swing.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
All right, so Cloud Giant statue number 1 is Balsar's right in front of it, and let me see what he's got here. Yeah, he just raises up his fists high into the air and brings them down on Balasar. Hit.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do a 1d4 to that.
Oh, wait.
You got to take it away,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, so, well, I guess you or whoever, you can roll a 1d4 and it just minuses whatever.
This is
his
for
die
Bardic,
is.
1d4?
No, that's Bane. They're both baned. These boys are
Oh, right.
baned.
Okay.
I wish it did on its own, because it does show that he's got Bane.
Let me see. Is there a way to...
See.
Should be baned.
Oh, no, it doesn't show him as Bane. Did you... Let's go back and look and make sure it went on him.
Okay, wait. Let me see. Okay, I think I have to drag it now. But they did both fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they should both be baned now. But yes, there's no amount. I think Balasar, that your armor is not 23.
No, it's not 23. But can I Bardic Inspiration or something, or can I? Would that change it, or no?
No, Bardic Inspiration's only for saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks.
Well,
So,
now at least
not
it
your
will do
armor.
that automatically. Now it looks like, because it's
Yeah.
showing
Okay,
it on here.
great.
Okay, cool.
That's fine.
All right.
So he hit me.
So he hit you. Let me roll for damage.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna take a nice nap
16
after
damage.
this.
Oof. All right, and now it is Cloud Statue number 2's turn. Tronic's in front of him. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yeah, looks like he's doing the same thing. Reaches up his arms and brings it down on Tronic.
Oof.
Yeah, it did take off the 4. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so he hit.
Gotcha.
Ooh, 24 damage.
Doofa.
That's with the 4 taken off?
Yeah.
That's with the 4. Well, the 4.
Well, the 4 is for the hit rate.
Damage.
Right.
For the hit.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Listen, guys, I did my best.
All right, so after they have both slammed, the 5 guards that had brought in the cart have walked up behind them and are waving their arms. Did you forget the passphrase, you fools?
Did it change?
No, it didn't change. It's always been the same.
What the
Refresh
hell
our
is it?
memory.
Glazio!
Oh, for God's sakes. And then finally, 1 second.
Oh man, I was just about to bring the thunder.
Then one of them finally does shout out. Where's that? Hell Blagothkus. And as he shouts that, the golems begin to return back to their post and are no longer animated. The 5 guards approach you, looking you up and down. I see Tronic wounded and Balasar, and they're looking around at all of you, and then one of them finally says, "Where's your cart?"
I'm gonna say.
I pick up the wheel and I say, this is all that remains of it.
Excellent. Excellent. MVP.
Yeah, that's
Role
amazing.
playing right now.
That's so good.
Well, what are you bringing? What are you bringing in?
I'm gonna pull out my gold pelt.
Okay.
I still have.
Ah, nice. They eye
And
it.
we have a few of those gems still left. We didn't give away all the gems.
And I'm sure Hamlin has something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But, yeah, the question is, would Hamlin show it?
Of course not.
Of course not.
We'd have to coax him into it.
He has 95 horses on him. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna show the gold pelt and whatever gems I have left from what I got from that one woman.
Okay. All right, and they nod and start waving, and they walk on into the courtroom.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, are we good?
Oh God.
Could somebody? Ouch. Do we have any more lay hands left or something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when the last time we rested or whatever is, but I think probably. Did we have a long rest or anything before we entered Parnast or
No, because we were
whatever?
trying to rush
Yeah.
into
We're trying
this
to
Yeah.
rush.
location.
Let's get into the
I
castle and then
I
look
don't
for a place
remember
to
when
rest. You know.
yeah, I don't remember when the last time, so I might not have lay on hands.
Oh,
Um,
I got heals. You
I
need
got a
it?
couple of cure wounds
I'm
spells
at
that I
half.
can cast. But
I'm
yeah,
about half health.
let's get into the castle. I agree first.
Yeah. So
Easy.
we're gonna walk in.
I spit up a couple teeth into my hand, and I'm like, easy for you to say, buddy.
All right.
They're just teeth.
So as you walk into this giant courtyard area, you see that there's walls of solid ice that enclose the entire courtyard. And you can also see above you there's another courtyard that's kind of partially overhanging this one. It is held aloft by sweeping arches of ice that soar to a height of over 100 feet. You also see doors of sculpted ice fitted with iron hinges, which lead to various outbuildings and the main keep on the far side of the courtyard from the gate towers behind you. I guess I should probably start putting that stuff in chat too, so you guys can.
Yeah. Is there like a location that looks like a you know, like when you walk into a party and you see everybody dropping off presents somewhere? Is there like a locale that looks similar in that vibe?
You mean
dragon presents?
Do you
where is everybody taking the loot?
Oh yeah, okay. So that's gonna be here.
I didn't see where that was. I'm so sorry.
Right there at that gateway to the north.
Perfect.
And you see
yeah,
a few wagons. Most of them have already been emptied, and they're dragging over the wagon the guards that helped you out with the password.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like let's go put some stuff away, guys, and scope out more.
That works for me.
A rest I wouldn't mind some sleep. Not gonna lie.
We gotta find a place to rest first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I just go over and drop things off and kind of do like, you know, like a dumb girl routine. I'm like, I'm silly. I can't believe I only brought this much. It's so stupid.
What are you dropping off there?
I'm gonna drop off the gold pelt and the gems.
Okay.
And just be like, you guys, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I only got this much. And then some really mean adventurers like attacked us and took all of our loot, and it's just so embarrassing. I'm just like pretty new. I don't know. And I'm gonna say this very conspicuously and drop it all off.
When she says that, I dump the wheel and I say, Tiamat, take the adventurers who stole all of our jewels.
They're nodding, and they have now opened up the gate here, big double doors. Inside, you see that there's quite a bit of piles of gold and crates and filled with gems and things like that. But you also notice that there is also it's a stable type area. It stinks like some kind of droppings and rotted flesh. And you also notice a few cracked bones are kind of covering the floor.
Okay, that's the worst place. Yeah, I guess.
So these guards are like being super friendly to us, right?
Yeah.
I turn to Hamlin and I say, "Don't even think about it."
Yeah, no, Hamlin looks like a cartoon wolf.
Yeah, the old Tex Avery.
Yeah.
All right. So I say to these guards, I go, "Hey, man, we just got our butt kicked on the road. If we wanted to grab a 40 winks on the lowdown, where would someone do that sort of thing?"
They point to the south, right here, and they say that there's that's the barracks.
All right, good looking out.
Do we feel comfortable sleeping?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but at least we know that now.
Okay.
What's over here?
I guess we.
Over there is that's one of the two towers that were, kind of standing to the sides of the gate that you walked through. You do notice there is a door to the northwest of where you're standing.
There's a door to the northwest, and the sleeping spot is like in the southeast, right? Oh, is
Yeah.
the X down there?
Yeah, the X on the south, yep.
2 questions. How busy is it right now?
Besides these guards right here, out here in the courtyard, that's about it. You can hear the sounds of another cart coming in the distance, but it hasn't hit the bridge yet.
I want to go check out this door to the north.
Yeah. Do we want to cure some wounds if possible?
Who needs help? Who's
Is
missing?
there,
Tronic needs help.
well, maybe hold on. Maybe they have somebody on staff, so you don't have to waste your spells.
Also, maybe we don't get comfortable here and come back later at night and just say we're gonna go to the tavern drinking and we can go take a nap in the woods.
No, but the castle's like leaving. Isn't the castle like moving later today?
I
Right.
thought the loads were happening tonight.
Well, what time is today? What time of day is it?
Yeah, what time of day is it?
It's now about midday, about sun is hanging
can-
about halfway through the
We're
sky.
comfortable that we have like 8 hours or whatever to rest and come back to the castle. The castle's not going to leave without us, basically.
I guess we don't know.
We don't know. I mean.
Well,
if we
when do
took
you
a
guys
rest-
assume the castle's leaving?
When the
8:30.
old guy told us it was going to leave. What, didn't he say tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
That's
he thought it
that's
would be
last-
gone by nightfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we took watches, right? I don't think everyone could get a long rest, but some people could.
Yeah,
but let's find a spot.
Well, who doesn't
I
need
think-
to rest, right? Maybe the people who don't need to rest don't rest.
I mean, I need to get my spells back.
I
Right.
need to
And
get my spells
Hamlin-
back.
I think everybody either needs spells or healing,
Yeah.
and Hamlin's the only one who doesn't have either.
Tronic also doesn't
No,
have spells.
I need healing though because
But we
I'm-
heal you, and then whoever else needs a long rest to get their spells back can get their spells
Oh,
back.
all right.
Then maybe
that's-
you and Hamlin can take watches and
That
do
works.
short rests or something.
Yeah, that works.
Or Kravik. Does
Here's
Kravik
here's a
use-
crazy idea. Is there a place in this castle where we can hole up? It's a pretty big castle, right? Maybe there's just a room.
Well,
a
he
storage
said
room?
there's a room on like the southwest there, the
Yeah.
bottom edge.
Oh, okay, let's go
Well,
check out
wait,
the barracks then.
Maybe they have a. That's what I was asking. Maybe there's like a like a wizard. who could
Yeah,
heal me too.
my vote would be look for that. Look for a place where we can rest under the the watchful eye of these guards and be safe.
All right, I'm gonna go check out these barracks then.
All right. I asked the guards. I seem to have lost a little bit of blood here, and I'm wondering if there's somebody in the castle who might be able to patch me up a little bit.
They kind of nod and shrug. We really don't go much further than this courtyard. We're not really allowed to go anywhere else, so I wouldn't know.
Worthless. Thanks.
They have unloaded all the cart, and they are now headed back towards the exit. There's another cart you can hear coming across the bridge now to come inside.
All right. Do you guys want to heal me up? And
Yeah.
And
I will-
retro, real quick, Kravik, did you say earlier you wanted to open that door up there, or no?
Yeah, I did, but then
Okay.
everyone was talking about going to
Yeah,
the barracks,
let's
so I
retro
decided to
that
join
real
them.
quick. So
Alright.
you open up this door here to the tower. Now this one is the tallest of the two. This one's much taller than the other tower to the south. And you open it up, and it's basically just a room. You see an old, decrepit cart parked there, and that's it.
All right. Okay, I'll let everybody know. This room is kind of empty, but let's check out the barracks.
All right, and then Fife, is that right? Was in Balasar.
Yeah.
You guys are headed to the barracks. All right. As you guys open this, as soon as you open the door, you smell the smell of unwashed bedclothes, and the chamber basically contains about 14 fur-covered beds, as well as you see a couple of chests of clothing, it looks like, a table and chairs, and other simple furnishings. And also, there are sleeping. There are 9 cultists. They look heavily armed, and they're in the beds. So there are, let's see, what did it say? 14. So there's 9 of them there. So there's 5 beds free.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Would this be insane, guys, if we hide in plain sight? I say to everybody via message so that the sleeping cultists don't hear us.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
We got by them at least once before, right? Where all the guards just now saw us bumble through. They gave us the password, and we talked our way out of it. Like we got this far. I got to imagine you'd have to be crazy to go in, sleep in the bed if you had a mission to do something nefarious, right? So like it seems like just so crazy. I think it'll be work. I think it'll be perfect.
Just
Or
so
maybe they're
crazy it might
trying
just
to-
work.
Maybe they just haven't got the information yet that we are not to be trusted, and while we're all chilling here, that's gonna filter down to the rest of the team, and then we get killed.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
as you guys are kind of just whispering amongst yourself, the cart has arrived and is coming through the gates that you guys heard coming across the bridge. Instead of heading up to the north, though, this one stops, and one of the guards, it's got 2 guards on each side. One of them notices the huddle over there towards the barracks, and he points to the door of the barracks, and he says, "You might want to clear out. The inspection from Rezmir's about to start."
Ah,
boy, okay.
good information. All right, let's go to the bar, everybody. And then I use my message to say, and then we will go to the barn, and we will get the wyverns, and we will fly to the fucking castle like was the original plan.
I can live with
But
that.
this was fun, guys. This
Okay.
was fun. We killed somebody. We got really hurt. This is a really fun adventure.
We know what the password is now. Hail Bloggers.
Mhm.
All right, so is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Get
so
outta
we
here.
will just now when you said so you're going back out into Parnast.
Mhm.
Where's the map for it? And you said you're going to look for an inn. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't we go straight to the barn, introduce ourselves to our
Oh,
contacts,
the
and then
barn.
maybe
You want to
they'll
go
have-
to the? Oh, you want to go to the stables? Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
Maybe
I got
they'll have a
Yeah.
place to for us to rest until the castle takes off.
you. Okay, I got you. 1 second, I'll pull up the map. Okay, I've shared it. Dropping everybody in. I'll drop you guys right at the stable.
Okay.
All right, everybody can see. Where's 5? I didn't get 5. There we go. All right. So as you guys approach it, and I'm assuming you guys went the long way around. By the way,
Yeah.
well, only thing of note when you were traveling up and around the way you had came was that old man you had seen before was not there anymore.
Okay.
So you the stable itself, the 2 big doors here, which is obviously the main entryway, is closed and it appears to be sealed. You can hear the sounds of wyverns on the inside, but you don't see an entry to get in.
I am going to say to the doors, Calaziel.
There we go. Nice.
All right, as you say that, you hear some sounds from the inside, and the doors open. There are two men with the black cowls pulled up over their head, and they wave you in.
All right, I go in.
All right. They see that there are 6 of you, and they start preparing 6 wyverns for you. And they hand you each saddles. And one of them warns you that the wyverns are hard to control, and they are asking if you have experience.
I have a +3 animal handling, so I think I should be okay.
All right. Well, they hand you the saddles, and they get 6 wyverns. They're bellowing and screeching. They look quite wild. You notice in this room there's a lot of cracked sheep bones and ox skulls all over the floor. But you each have a riding harness in your hand.
Okay. So I'm gonna say to those guys, what's our best approach for flying to the castle?
They look at each other confused, and then they look back at you and say, well, sir, the easiest way right now would just be to go there. It's
Yeah, I know. And then I give him my elbow. I'm just ribbing you.
The other one, he asks if you are not planning on leaving right away.
No, I don't think we'll leave right away.
He sees Tronic and Balasar wounded, and he says you could go get rest at the Golden Tankard in the south of town. I'm sure they have a couple of rooms available.
All right, what do we think, team?
That sounds like a good idea to me. Although I do want to note, by the way, I think we lost Matt. Maybe.
Yeah, we did.
I'm back.
Okay.
My internet's bouncing in and out, so I missed whatever was last said.
You died.
No.
You accidentally
You died? Oh man! Oh,
you fell into a trap. It was a horrible
man.
death.
Win some, you lose some, guys.
They've went back to town, and you've got your wyverns, but the guy one of the stable men had recommended the Golden Tabard to the south of town for rest.
I say to them, like, oh yes, good idea. And then as I move away, I say to the people, I say to the group, like, we cannot do that. Captain Othelstan is there, and the wheelman told us to avoid him.
Good memory.
Shit.
Let us perhaps find rest in some bushes where we maybe, I don't know, slept or killed some people, or
we can just like step outside of town, right? Like that's not that
Sure.
complicated.
It's a very mountainous, isolated area.
All right. So let's do that.
All right, so you guys head back out the north, the north side where you guys came back in. Spruce and pine trees out everywhere. You guys are just wanting to go off into the wilderness and catch a wink, right? A full rest, though, right?
Should we ask these guys to double check? Like, oh yeah, that castle's not going anywhere till later, right? Do you have an exact hour? Would they know? They would know, right?
Well, we can also set watches, but yes.
Yeah, I don't see a harm in asking these guys.
Yeah. All right. We asked them what they know about when the castle's leaving.
Well, there's not an exact schedule. Just as soon as it gets loaded and everything gets inspected, it'll probably leave shortly after that.
Okay.
Yeah, around when do you think?
Generally takes about half a day to get all the provisions and everything on the inside. So probably, I'd say probably sometime tonight.
All right. More than 10 hours from now? More than 9-10 hours from now?
Yeah, probably about 9 hours from now.
Oh.
All right, cool.
We got a long rest, then rush, then huff it.
This is exciting. All right, let's head to the woods.
All right, so you guys find a nice little spot and set up camp, and I am going to give everybody their short rest.
Well, short rest or a long rest?
What did you guys want to do?
It's a long rest for everybody, but Hamlin and
Hamlin and Tronic.
Hamlin and Tronic are going to... Well, Tronic is wounded.
Right, so we're going to heal...
Yeah.
We're going to heal them.
Oh, gotcha.
We go to bed.
All right, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get the heals off.
All right, here we go. This is a... two people need healing? Prayer of healing. That's multiple people.
No, I think Hamlin needs healing too?
No, I need healing, but Hamlin doesn't need anything, so he was going to do a long rest, or he was going to do a short rest.
Gotcha.
All right, whatever. For anyone who needs it, prayer of healing.
I need it.
14 health. Is that good?
Great. Tronic still needs, and I still need.
All right. Hey, here you go. You got cure wounds to boot. Get all the heals, buddy. All the heals. 11. Are you good?
Who was that
to? Yeah, who was that to?
Whoever needs it.
I mean, Alistair, you're only wounded for 2. I'm negative 26.
Yeah, I was taken off as it went. So.
Well, Balasar's about to rest. He doesn't need any healing. He's going to rest anyway.
Oh, okay.
But also, I can cure you. So yeah, it all works. It's fine.
He wasn't negative 2. It's 16. You were just taking
I had to change it. I was taken off as he did it, so I'll take that off. So that puts Tronic with those 2 heals at 1 damage.
-1.
One wound.
Right.
Yeah.
You think about that 1 wound.
All right, I'll cure him.
I'll think about how you guys forgot the password. Think about how you guys forgot the password, and I had to pay for it.
I'll lay on hands, Tronic.
Great.
And I think I had 6 left, so that should easily cure it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm back to 0.
Feeling
fresh, baby.
So there he is.
Yep. I did it.
And then I can just cure wounds myself.
Well, you're sleeping anyway.
Sorry, you are resting. You don't need to heal yourself.
Yes, but that assumes that we get a full rest.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just in case we get woken up in the middle. All right, metagame.
You're the one metagaming.
Is he metagaming now? He's just thinking about how. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how. Yeah, exactly.
All right, there you go. Fully healed.
There we go. Now I'm fully healed.
He's a very cautious paladin. That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna give everybody their long. Well, I'm gonna give Lenora a long rest. Balasar's getting a long rest.
Great.
Fife is getting a long rest.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're good. Kravik is getting a full rest.
Hell yeah.
And Tronic is taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Tronic and Hamlin are short resting.
Okay.
They're on watch.
Doesn't really affect me.
All right, good deal.
Sleep is for
All right.
Yeah.
You not much is seen through the watch of the night. You do, I should say through the day. Through the rest of the day, you do see a couple more wagons come through. The only thing of note is some of them were human, some of them were the lizard folk, and were brought through the town towards the castle. As it begins to get really dark and the stars are out and that kind of thing, you do hear the sounds of the drawbridge of the castle going up.
Let's go. Let's fucking move. Wyvern time, right?
Wyvern time.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, the castle is, you're waiting for it to get in the sky, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it does begin to rumble, and then a really thick fog begins to envelop it, and it lifts back up into the sky above Parnast. In the darkness, it just looks like a big blob floating, and then it starts heading to the west. So you guys are going to straddle up on your wyverns. Give me 1 second. Let me look it up here.
Wait, it should be noted that we rode wyverns to Lenora in just outside of Parnast. So we do have experience with wyverns.
Yeah, but you notice that these wyverns seem a little wilder. Those seem to be super tame. These seem like they're not as tame. So if everybody just roll me a animal handling real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Now, while we're in midair, so if we fail, we die.
Well, this is you guys wrestling
before,
to get on it and
yeah.
get it for takeoff, actually.
Let's see who's fallen off. Oh, obviously.
Lenora's one-arming it. She has one arm, and she's doing
Yeah, Lenora, like a pro, she kind of like digs her back foot into the side of the wyvern when it begins screeching and bellowing, and it behaves and flies up into the air. Fife, same thing, no problem. She's up in the air with hers. Balasar's up in the air with his, and Kravik is as well. Tronic, however, not so much. His wyvern is running in circles and lifting up on its hind legs and screeching and not wanting to cooperate. So the rest of you kind of hovering in the air, watching as Tronic struggles to get the wyvern under control. And the wyvern reaches back for a bite, but it misses. Tronic dodges out of the way.
Oh man!
So try again, Tronic.
Okay, this time I'm trying harder. Like, maybe if we had a bard in group that could
Would that help? I guess
sing me a little song.
A little animal handling song.
A little animal handling song that might help. No? Okay.
Wait, me? Sorry. I have like a work thing that's like exploding right now. So I was like only
Lenora clears her throat and goes, don't fuck up.
Okay, yeah, I cast Bardic Inspiration on Ronick.
Thank you.
Do. Don't fuck up, die.
Okay, I'll try again now with this Bardic Inspiration.
Did it go on you? We'll just have to
Uh,
add it manually. What is it?
Yeah, just do a 1d6.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration.
All right, so roll a 1d6 also, Tronic.
Okie
Oh, perfect. All right, so finally Tronic gets under control, and with the screech, it does finally start to behave, although it's being a little wobbly for him. It does fly up into the air, and you guys head for the castle. As you guys start getting close, it's very, very foggy, and you can see that you can see the two towers. You can see the
Great film.
it's almost like a mountain. It's like a castle built on a mountain, a small mountain made mostly of ice. And there's the upper balcony that looks like a good landing spot, and there's also the lower balcony.
As I'm struggling with this wyvern, I'm going, I pity the fool who made me fly on the wyvern.
We should have given him the milk. 18? Anybody?
Mm-mm. Do we want to fly on top?
These are 18 references.
I don't think even Tronic fell as flat as that joke.
I'm gonna roll perception and see if I can see any discernible benefit, pro or con, to these two landing spots.
Which is it? The two towers?
No, there's an upper deck and a lower deck. And
Yeah, the towers are too small to try to land on. It would be a mess.
Yeah,
because your handling is rough. Kravik is handling his with the ease because he's got a little bit more into animal handling. But everybody else kind of struggling, so you need a pretty wide landing spot. Lenora actually notices that both of you notice this. The bottom where you guys were earlier is much larger.
Yeah.
So
less the stables, right?
Yeah, where the stables were,
Sorry.
or not where the
stables.
not the stables, but
The
where
barracks.
the barracks and everything were. That big area is much larger, so you'd have a higher chance of success and not crashing, probably landing there.
All right, Lenora points everyone towards there. Because she has the free arm, because she's handling the wyvern with ease. She just kind of like points and then like does a little loop-de-loop with the wyvern as she flies down there.
Roll me an acrobatics for that loop-de-loop real quick.
Oh god.
Yeah. This is do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll, Fox. Do a strength check for me, Lenora. Because the barrel roll doesn't go so good and you lose your footing a bit.
If this is
Come
like
on, I rolled that high roll before. I had it.
if this is Slippy, this is where Slippy dies.
You got
Great.
You had to get fancy.
Oh no!
All right.
No.
So Lenora actually slips completely off during the barrel roll attempt. Her hand is still gripping the harness. Let me see if she falls. But she does not fall. However, let's see here. Everybody roll me a perception check real quick.
You got it.
To perceive whether Lenora is falling off or not.
Yeah, I want to see who's noticed first.
Not me.
Hang on.
You guys weren't looking when I was doing my cool trick.
Wait, hold on. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, that's pretty high for Kravik. That might be really good luck. Okay. And we need Tronic.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Is that everybody? We don't have Lenora yet. Is Lenora able to roll?
Wait, roll it if I see myself?
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I was thinking 6 people. Sorry. So Kravik.
You can roll
Hamlin. Yeah, we're not gonna let him get anything real fun when he's not here. So Kravik notices first. So Kravik attempts to try to help Lenora get back up by swooping down and kind of lifting her up with his wyvern. Just roll me an animal handling real quick to make sure it works, Kravik.
Good luck, everybody.
I can't think it's a 1. Okay.
It does. So he swoops and with his wyvern, he's able to kind of push Lenora back up on, and then Lenora begins swooping down. And you guys are landing on the bottom courtyard. And you guys land the wyverns there. Let me get y'all back in there. Now, it's night, and it's much darker here than it was before. But
Is there a new map?
Yes, I'm about to share it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
You got it.
Everybody got it?
It's all black. It's all
Yeah,
black.
yeah, I gotta drop y'all in.
Yeah.
I see nothing.
I see it.
B.A. Brock is
Right.
now
in, Balasar's in.
multiple personalities of Tronic now.
Guys, now that we are here, does anybody know what we're supposed to do?
Kill Resmir.
Yeah. Kill Resmir. Don't hurt Glaziel.
I mean, that we can hurt Glaziel.
According to Talus the White, that's the deal.
Yeah, but
So
Talus kind of sucks too.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying that's the objective. And frankly, not going up against a white dragon is kind of in our interest.
Right, you probably also don't, had no intention in the first place of going for the dragon, right?
Right. We want to stop Tiamat from being resurrected. That's the big goal.
Yeah.
When you guys land, you notice in the middle of the courtyard there is a crow sitting there.
Oh wow! Do we
it's
notice
twisting
that there
its
are
head
two
and looking at you.
Balasars?
Nevermore.
I'm gonna whisper, cast blindness on it.
I can speak to small animals.
Cast blindness on it.
Speak to the animal and see if I need to cast blindness on it.
Can
Wait,
you speak
am I the
to
one who
animals?
sees that there are actually two Balasars? Or no?
Is there 2 Balasars?
I see a Balasar down toward the barracks.
Yeah, there's a glitch where it still thinks you're trying to move there from when we were playing before. Just ignore that Balasar.
All right.
Oh, the second Balasar.
That's a cool. You learned a new ability. That's cool.
All right, so what were you guys doing?
I have a trait called Speak with Small Beasts. And I can communicate to small or smaller beasts.
Okay.
What a weird way to phrase that.
Do you have to be
Small
within a
or
certain
smaller?
distance, or?
Nope, doesn't say anything like that.
I love
Okay.
how Kravik, you have all these cool abilities that on paper sound worthless, but you've managed to maximize them.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Well
Forest
done.
gnomes love animals and keep any animal they can find as a beloved pet: squirrels, badgers, rabbits, moles, woodpeckers, and so on.
That's where his bat has
Nice.
come in handy many times.
That's right.
All right, so you speak with the crow, and immediately the voice that you hear back is Leosin. I know it's been a really long time, but Leosin was the monk you guys found way back in that camp that you rescued.
The
and-
Harper?
The Harper, yes. And he's asking. You hear his voice, and he says, "You've made it to the castle. What information do you have, or do you know where it's going? What do you know at this point?"
Well, I know that Talus, right?
Yes, Tal's the White.
She doesn't like Resnir, so she asked us to come here and kill Resnir.
Mm.
And then we also know that they're going to try to resurrect Tiamat, and so we're going to try to stop that from happening, but I don't remember how that's about.
This
And then I turn to everybody and I go, if anybody has anything else to fill in, just, tell me.
We got a cool tapestry that teleports people. That's
Oh my
pretty fun.
god, you and this tapestry.
Yeah.
Who has that in their
First of all-
inventory, by the way? Was that Hamlin's got it?
I specifically asked for it, so it should be me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Leo,
Hello.
can I just say, it's really good to talk to you. I'm so glad that you're a good crow and not an evil crow.
I'm so glad you didn't cast blindness on this poor guy.
Yeah.
Hello, Leo said. Good to see you again. We also learned that there are dragon masks that control each dragon, and there are 5 worm speakers: Severin, Galvin, Nerenvain, Resmir, and Baron the White.
But he's been taking.
What power do these worm speakers have?
They can control the dragons of each different color of the chromatic dragon.
I don't know what intel you have all gathered thus far. Are you aware of where you are, this castle, and do you realize what you're doing where you are right now?
Are you asking
No.
that because you're about to tell us and it's going to be dramatic, or are you legit curious?
Or are we that dumb?
So
or are you just making conversation?
I'll take that as you don't know. So we don't know too much, but we have gathered some intel. This is known as Skyreach Castle. It is, from what we gather, there's some sort of giant that has enchanted it in some kind of way to be able to control and move it. Here's the thing. Common knowledge, giants and dragons don't like each other. So if you could find out how they have gotten a giant to align with a dragon cult or to help move a horde, we assume this is the final movement of the horde of loot and treasure for the sacrifice to try to resurrect Tiamat. If you could figure that out, or even if you could commandeer the castle, probably not likely, but that would definitely help in our quest. We not to say the Harpers would take it from you. You could have the castle if you do it, but it would definitely help in future endeavors if we had a flying castle for sure. But we do know at least that this place is owned and operated magically somehow by a giant. And one second, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. His name is Blagothkus.
Oh, you got the giant's name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that seems like a reasonable thing. Do we know? This is me, Matt, asking, although maybe also Nora asking, what specifically what happens next with their attempt to raise Tiamat? Like, how many steps into the process are they? So the final step.
Yeah, I'll let you ask Leosin that because he would know that.
Leosin, that thing I just said.
Yes, indeed. We don't know how far along they are. We do know that has to be a mass sacrifice of people as well. We're thinking hundreds, possibly thousands of human sacrifices, along with the enticing part for Tiamat would be the massive amount of gold. And we believe this might possibly be one of the final shipments. We don't think it's the very last one, but they're nearing what they need.
That many souls, that sounds like the population of a small village, maybe even a medium-sized village. do they like take one over or
Well, they've
Wow.
been recruiting cultists. I'm sure you've noticed that their guard has been very low. That's because they've been recruiting people with paltry amounts of money who honestly don't even know the full plan or what's going on. But we believe, being that they need that many people to sacrifice, that they're planning to sacrifice all the people that they have recruited along their way.
got it? Interesting. Okay.
All right, Scooby Squad.
All right, so
Shall we
the
go
crow
find this giant?
the crow opens its mouth, and as if by magic, gold begins to spew out of it. The harpers are given their payment. Let's see, that would be Tronic, right? Is a harper.
Yes, and so is
Krabic.
And Krabic. So each of you add 300 gold. Now, I'd like to mention, out of notation here, this is the second time the harpers have been paid. But everyone who joined the other one, the Order of the Gauntlet, hasn't been paid yet.
Yeah, I thanks for pointing that out. I noticed it too, Dungeon Master. Cool that you're aware of it too.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure everybody realized.
Next
funny,
time, you'd be smarter
ones-
with who you join, Morad.
The one side has like truly just animals that spit gold, and the other side can't manage to just
Oh,
pay
there-
a little bit.
There's gonna be some feedback at the next meeting I go to. With my
Yeah.
The raven
That
takes
would-
off and flies off into the night after you guys make sure you add that gold.
Yep, got it. Did I have?
Who
did I
else
lose any
is
gold?
Hamlin? Is Hamlin a harper?
I think Hamlin is.
There's
a harper.
three
Hamlin
of
is,
us.
I believe Hamlin's a harper too.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is. You're right. I'll add it for him.
Wait, Balasar, you're not one, right?
He's
I'm not one.
Yeah.
you joined
I'm
Order
still
of the
deep in-
Gauntlet though, right?
Yeah, I'm still deep in debt to a couple people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you owe me money.
I definitely do. I believe.
Did I lose any money when I was not here? Just want to make sure that my gold is the correct amount. I know you guys paid an obscene amount to somebody for something that
We
Maybe I
paid
don't-
for the wizard to
Cure
cure
the-
Lenora,
yeah.
but I
Cure the-
didn't.
Oh yeah, guys! Remember we went to that fantasy casino and we had Ronick put it all on green, and there was no green. We were like, "Why would you do that, Ronick?" And he lost all his money.
Oh, I do.
I mean,
remember
that is
Yeah.
100% something I would do.
Great.
So if that happened, I believe. I mean,
then
I
we're
believe
set.
it.
You made the right decision.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna go with all my money's good then.
What would you guys like
Okay,
to do
guys.
now? You're in the courtyard. It's dead
So-
silent.
Oh, do we know where the dragon is? That we want to go to.
Wait, what did he just ask us to do? He just asked us to find out.
Or figure out how they got this giant who traditionally does not like dragons to work for the dragon. And if we can do that, if we can like break whatever spell he's probably under, then we can
might have an
potentially
ally.
Use that,
Well,
yeah,
maybe
exactly.
we-
Have an ally.
Maybe we should look for the giant, perhaps.
That's exactly what I
Yes,
just
that's yep. Uh-huh.
It also sounds like we have a little bit of time to play with. They said that maybe this isn't the last shipment of gold, so maybe the castle is going to make another trip. We don't know that for sure, but that's what Leosin said.
All right. Well, let's start looking around.
Sure.
Should we split up?
No.
Or...
Wow.
I mean,
All right.
I vote no. Only bad things have ever happened then, but yeah, I'll go along with whatever, you know.
I'm just trying to cover more ground.
Mhm.
I don't feel strongly one way or another.
Okay.
But I
Well,
love
we
you
know
too.
that down there is the barracks. We know up there is the loot room, and so we've got these other paths up here to explore and check out.
Pick a
Okay.
path, my friend.
Yeah, you seem to know your way about the castle, Krabic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a real expert. Okay.
Lead the way, my curmudgeon friend.
All right. So as Kravic, and everybody's following him, I'm assuming, right? You guys said you want to stick together.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
as you guys pass over where Krabick just walked, you see that there to the south are 2 doors that way. And yeah. And also, I guess you would also notice there's a door up there to the northeast as well. I think you guys can see everything I'm saying. I'm just saying it just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're not being stealthy. We're just walking.
Yeah, and it's dead silent here. You can just hear the wind as the castle's traveling through the sky.
Is that a kitchen below us?
I'm gonna pop into the barracks really quick, I think, and just see if anything's there.
I want to cast Alter Self and disguise myself as a cultist, so I can do a little recon in this barracks.
Okay, you going inside?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm not going to go in.
As you walk in, before you had seen 9 cultists asleep in here, very heavily armed ones. They're no longer here. The beds are empty.
All right. I'm just going to look around, see what I can see. Do I do a perception or investigation or what?
Yeah, roll perception. Let me move you in there, too.
And I have another +5 on that, so that's a 23.
The only thing you really notice is there's a lot of clothing in here. There's chests filled with clothes. Nothing really of note. Doesn't seem there's anything special. There's a exit. There's another exit to this room to the east, and it looks like from the shape of it, there's you can get into the other tower, the one that was shorter on the west side of this room, and that's all.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back to the group. Hey everybody, it's me, Krabick.
Whoa.
Hi, Krabick.
Scared. None of the cultists are in the barracks anymore. All right, let's check out this door over here.
Any sign of the giant?
As you approach this door and start to get close to it, you hear sounds coming from the other side. Sounds like chopping, mixing, and things like that. Possibly, you can't tell. It sounds like it's either a kitchen or possibly an alchemical lab or something of that nature, it sounds like. And you can hear the gibbering sound of possibly either goblins or kobolds.
All right. It's either a kitchen or an alchemical lab. Goblins, kobolds, just nothing but trouble in there. Let's try to find some cultists and we can just ask them where this giant is, probably.
I mean, do we want to even peep our head in or no? Who's stealthy? Can someone stealth their head in?
Hamlin's stealthy.
Hamlin could.
Hamlin, do you want to stealth your stealth a check?
Yeah, Hamlin has to do whatever you guys want him to do today.
I wave a small bag with 3 gold coins in it, and I wave it in front of his nose and throw it towards where we want him to go.
He goes chasing the 3 gold.
That's anti-Semitic.
So these goblins are like the Harry Potter goblins. Then. I'm going to stay just on the other side of the door, a little out of the way.
Yeah.
Fully ready for Hamlin to mess this up.
Hamlin goes into stealth successfully, and he barely creeps open the door and steps inside. I'll just tell you guys what he sees. There are 20 kobolds in here. They're preparing food, it looks like, running around. Big, huge sides of beef, an entire sheep, chests. He also sees full of dried fish, bacon, onions, beans, and so forth. He does search around for any kind of treasure, anything worth anything. And he stumbles across that there is a large griffin perched up on the top part of this in the shadows. and it seems to be watching over the kobolds. And
Whoa.
he doesn't find any treasure. He does find a outrageous amount of black pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg, but decides that's not worth the weight that they would be to carry, and that's it. The only other thing he notices, there is a door on the northeast side of this that was closed.
Okay.
So it's only kobolds in there. Is he able to get to? I guess he's not.
Well,
invisible, so
and a
he can't-
griffin watching
And a
them,
griffin.
which is, somewhat powerful.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
Probably not worth fighting a griffin.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. Not to get through the kitchen, I don't
Well,
think.
do we need?
Right.
Do we know that it's gonna try to stop us from going through?
Probably not. It's not going to help us, right? Probably not going to be on our side.
We're probably not.
Unless we can solve a riddle.
Yeah.
That's a sphinx.
Why don't we try some other doors?
Oh,
Why don't
that's
we
fair.
Let's keep moving. This kitchen bores me.
Kravik
maybe
has
this
found large double doors to the northeast of where you guys are. What would you like to do,
I love
Kravik?
it.
I wanna poke my head in here.
Where's Kravik?
He's northeast. I can just move you to him if everybody's wanting to follow.
Mm-hmm.
This little tiny gnome is just running around, not telling anybody what he's doing.
I'm looking like a cultist right now.
Oh, you guys
What
are
a
getting
jerk.
stuck on the wall. I was wondering why it would let me move you. Okay, there we go. All right, so when you open the door, Kravik, and peek in, you see that it opens up further in, but as you first walk in, there's a door to the left and a door to the right. And then it continues onward beyond that into a larger open room.
Do I see anything in the larger open room?
No, nothing yet. You can tell that it opens up on both sides.
All right, I will open up this door on the left.
All right, you when you grab the door handle of this door, you realize it's locked. Yeah.
All right. Camlin, you want to try to unlock this door here?
You got there's a trick. There's a trick to it. I got a little bag.
I'm not doing that. That's very offensive.
Thieves?
And Nathan, while he's doing that, I want to try the other door.
Okay, let me roll for him real quick. He failed to open it.
Hamlin,
Hamlin,
you useless goddamn thief.
why are you even here if you can't even open a damn door?
This door is
thought you guys
also
could-
locked.
Hamlin, redeem yourself.
All right, let's see if he can open this one. No, it does not open.
Hamlin!
Hamlin.
I thought you thieves controlled the entertainment industry. What the hell?
Okay, there is a door to the northeast, and then you can see that this room opens up and heads over to the west as well. And you do see a desk with a chair there, but doesn't look like there's anything else there.
All right, I tell the team, doesn't look like there's anybody in here if you guys want to come in. And I'll check out this door to the northeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow.
All right, so you open up this door, and first of all, you notice there's hundreds of horse skulls are nailed to the ceiling, covering it
Jesus.
entirely. There's thick carpets kind of cover the icy floor, and desks and chairs, lecterns are everywhere. You see them covered with books and scrolls, potion vials, bits of meat and fur, and other bits and bobs. Then you also notice there are four hulking gargoyles standing frozen in the room, and there are two humans in here, and they spin. They spin to look at you, and they're dressed. They got purplish robes, but very fancy. And one of them calls out, "Who goes there?" The door's barely cracked, so he can't quite make out who's at the door.
Okay. So before I respond to these guys, I want to roll I guess I would roll history to see if I know what the deal is with all this crap in this room. Is that cool, Nathan?
Yeah.
I'm getting really good
Yeah.
rolls today.
So you may not know what they're doing. However, you do recognize this is the general setup, I guess you could say, for a group of wizards called the Red Wizards of Thay.
Mm. Oh wow, we're getting all the powerful groups these days. It's amazing. I know who they are.
Do I know about the Red Wizards of Thay?
Yeah, since you rolled so good, I'll give you a brief description just so you're somewhat aware. Also known as the Red Magic Cult, hail from the Eastern Hitherlands. It's a notorious and nefarious ruling class of wizards. Historically, they owed their power to being cruel slavers, demonologists, and arcane experimenters. And they're they mainly dedicate themselves to the undead.
Gotcha. Alright, I told them, it is I, Basilian, a lowly cultist. I was told to run an errand to the giant, but I'm an idiot and I forgot where he is.
Nice.
They begin, both of the wizards, or not both of them, one of them begins approaching the door. It's a bald man. And as he gets closer, you see that his robe kind of extends up over his head into a kind of cowl up over his head, and he opens the door all the way. At this point, I'll need to know...
Before he does this, I want to make sure I send a message to everybody to hide.
Yeah, I had already moved over. I don't know if you see that.
Like an idiot, I'm standing in the middle of the doorway.
You're not near that doorway, though. Everybody's actually in a decent little spot around the corner here.
Oh, okay. Do we have time to move?
Sure, as he's walking.
With the Kravix message, do we have time to move? If
Yeah,
we do, then
yeah.
then we'll try. I mean, Hamlin will definitely do it. The rest of us will try to go into doors. But...
Yeah, those are all locked.
I'm gonna go around here, like hide around the corner.
Okay.
I'm like, is there like a
these doors are all locked?
The doors there, yes, they're both locked.
Oh, those are the two that we tried to... Okay, so I'll go out back and...
Is there like an
You're
Egyptian
hide around.
vase that like I'm doing the same pose as? Like hiding behind.
All right, so he opens the door and sees Kravik standing there, and his eyes kind of widen. Who are you?
I'm Basilian.
I've never heard of Basilium.
I'm new.
I'm new.
New to what? Who are you with?
Oh
I'm
my
with the
God.
cult. I'm with the dragon cult.
Get out of here.
I'm surprised that you don't know who we are. What are you doing here?
Who is we?
Wow.
Who are you with?
From meek confident in seconds.
It's awfully suspicious that you don't know about the dragon cult.
It's awfully
He's playing the
suspicious
status game.
that you walk into the room of the Wizards of Thay and interrupt us.
Wizard of Thay, have you ever had a first day at your job?
Sir, that is wildly presumptuous of you to even assume that I've ever been new at magic. I kindly ask you to leave, as me and my friend Asbara Yos are in the middle of something, and please go tell Resmir to quit sending her little minions after us.
Answer the question about the giant.
If you can just point me in the direction of the giant, I promise I will not bother you ever again.
His eyes widen. when you say that. What business do you have?
Resnir told me to go see the giant. I'm supposed to bring him like a gem or an egg or something. Oh god, I'm fucking this up. I say that out loud. That's not like I'm still selling that's my first day.
Well, I can't tell you where the giant is currently. I don't keep track of where he is. Possibly he's in the stone giant chamber. I don't know.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for bugging you. Just I don't know. You could be nicer about things. All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Indeed. And he shuts the door.
Well done, Jared.
You did it.
All right. I go back to everybody and I go, guys, do I sound like that when I'm being a wizard? Like,
Always, definitely,
that guy
without a
was a
doubt.
dick.
Lenora nods.
Yeah, for sure. You sound
All right.
exactly like that. Maybe worse.
I'm gonna
Ronak does
try
the
to
thing
be
with his
nicer.
hand when it's kind of like sometimes, maybe, I don't know.
So you guys
All right.
notice that the door opens behind you, and the other man, not the one from that was talking to you, is standing at the doorway with it open. Hey, I recognize you. You were with the group that was traveling up north.
I don't think so.
As you get
I'm
closer,
Basil.
you recognize this was the guy who you never got his name, but he was he had a bad attitude, and he was all you knew at that time was he was a noble.
Oh, this is the noble?
He got his leg broke when the cart overturned.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh
remember.
yeah,
Didn't we
the
help-
one who
didn't
was
we help-
into Fife, right?
He beat the horse to death.
Mhm.
All right.
But he wouldn't recognize me because I'm disguised as a cultist right now.
That is true.
But doesn't that only last an hour?
Has it
Yes,
been more
yes.
than an hour?
You haven't been in this place more than an hour, have we?
Well, you did that way back when you guys were at the town, though, didn't you?
No,
No,
he
I
did that
did
when he
that-
went to go look at the barracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, retro that then. Never mind then. He's standing. he's just took a peek outside, and he goes back in the room.
We recognized him. Hey, isn't that the guy?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Kravik did recognize that it was that guy when he was talking to the other wizard.
Oh, we can all see this too, though, right? We're in eyesight, are we not?
I'm around the corner. I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
you
I
guys
mean,
could see
We
it.
want to stay out of sight. We don't want that guy to recognize
Yeah,
us
I mean-
nor anyone.
To be fair, if this red wizard saw us and is, alarmed or whatever, we are. I am, obviously approaching him aggressively at that point. But
I
really
don't
depends.
I don't think he's a threat yet.
He's not a threat. Okay, so then great,
Especially since I think just Kravik saw him. So
great.
I would want to stab him because he sucks.
you're the one who saved him last time.
Yeah, but I was trying to get information, and then I was gonna kill him later behind a bush, as I do, I guess.
Oh
As
yeah.
My whole thing is lure men behind bushes and then murder them.
Okay, you want to check this door?
Yes, I do.
Okay, as you open it, this is it's a room comfortably furnished with one bed and a bookcase, a large section of the icy wall. Behind, to the north of it, though, you sense magic coming from it.
I sense magic coming from the other door.
From the wall to the north of this room.
From the wall to the north. So there's no door there, it's just a wall that I sense magic.
Well, you check that door, and inside that room that I placed you in, there's a bed, and then that wall to the north, you sense magic from it.
Gotcha. Okay. Should I do can I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what kind of magic it is?
Sure. It's a simple illusionary wall. By touching it, it would vanish, kind of thing,
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk up to it and see if I can look through it.
All right, it's this one over here. And are you gonna touch it?
Yes.
Okay, as you touch it, opens up, and immediately you can see outside. You can see the clouds in the night sky, and it's a balcony, it looks like, to just kind of overlook the side of the castle.
Well, that's nice.
All
All right. I want to do a quick perception check on this room to see if there's anything of interest for our mission, and I fail it. That's an 11.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
All right. Okay. How much more time do I got on my disguise?
Let's say you have about 30 minutes left, about half.
30 minutes left. Okay. All right. Well, I want to go over to where everybody else is, and I'm basically going to explain. Okay. I found a really nice room that has a balcony and a beautiful view. I cannot imagine what the rent is on that. I got about 30 minutes left of this disguise, and I always feel really bad when I am leading the investigation charge because I can disguise myself and I can turn myself invisible. So if anybody else wants to take the lead, I will not be offended or upset about that. Just let me know.
So just because I couldn't see, so the wall was just a magic wall. It's nothing fancy. But we haven't checked out the other door that was up over on the very north end of the northeast end of the room. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's where the evil wizard is, and the noble who we don't like.
No. If we go all the way around here, I'm gonna move my person just so I can get there. But if I can go all the way back over here, and then if I go back towards the main area, the main drag of the area, we still haven't checked out up in that north area, north middle.
Can you put me where Fife is? Because
I know. I think I know what she's talking about. She's talking about right. Hang on, right. Oh, she was trying to move to it. It just now popped up. Right here is what you're talking about. This area, right?
Well, I can't see until you let me move because it's not letting me. It's all black.
It's the walls. You can't see.
Yeah.
Hang on, did I?
Yeah, it doesn't let me see if I don't sit in. No, I can see. If I don't get moved, I can only see what
right.
Five could technically see. Yeah. So right here, we haven't checked out here yet, right?
That's basically that's the door to where I just was, basically.
Gotcha. That was my question. So then we still can go over to the opposite side of this.
Yeah, and another thing is, as you guys were traveling up here and looking, you did pass by a room here where there's no door. So, Kravik, as you walk by here, you can see into this room here, for example. And in this room, you do notice it's a frost glazed room with a big 9-foot tall table of carved stone, and surrounding it are 3 giant sized chairs with 3 giants sitting in it. There's also a fat iron cauldron etched with runes on the table, and on the floor in the far corner you can see a large iron chest.
Oh.
Okay, so there are 3 giants in this room.
Chairs, 3 giant chairs.
No, I think he said there were giants sitting in the chairs.
Yes.
I love the idea of us just fully walking past this, knowing we need to find giants, and then not seeing it.
Okay, so before I walk into this room, I'm going to summon my Baddick, and I'm going to leave him with the group, and I'm going to say, all right, guys, I'm going to go talk to these giants to see if I can suss out why they are working with the dragon cult.
Okay, but question, before you do that, you're not the best at convincing people of stuff.
Well, yeah, if anybody else wants to do it, then someone else can do it.
Yeah, I was
you can
really
disguise
worried.
yourself too, Fife, right?
I don't even disguise myself. I have a cloak, and I have the costume, and I have the thing that I killed a man for, plus a pendant.
Well, in that
Jared,
case,
you dressed as a cultist might be not in a good position to talk to giants. We might want to reveal our true selves or show ourselves as non-cultists to have this.
But if they're working with the cultists,
I'm going to let Fife take the lead on this because she's got a very high persuasion. So,
all right, sounds good.
So I just want to get the giants to join us. That's it. That's all I want. Okay. Hey, giants. You, Nathan, will you put me in front of where I'm supposed to be?
Yeah.
Hey, giants.
Okay. Hey, giants. I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna perceive if there's anybody here besides me.
Now, are you just walking in, just with the disguise on, right?
Yeah, I'm not disguised. It's like my regular face, but it is. But I have like the the outfit on.
Right, that you guys took from the guards, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk in, the three giants are surrounding a table. You notice that there are two males, one female. The male giant, and once you're in here, you recognize these are stone giants. And one of the male stone giants is gazing into the cauldron sitting on the table, and the female stone giant is just kind of sitting in the chair beside him. The other one's opposite of him. As soon as you walk in, one of the male giants stands up and begins walking towards a western exit. The other two turn to you with eyebrows raised.
Oh, are you going somewhere, my good giant friend?
Indeed, I don't like the smell of you. I'm leaving.
Oh. May I ask if there's a way I could smell better to your nose?
Indeed not. I just cannot stand the smell of you cultists.
Oh, well, that is a good thing, because I'm gonna dramatically pull off my robe. I am not a cultist. I am here to parlay with you honorable giants.
So the other male sitting at the table seems the most interested, and he's not paying attention to the cauldron on the table anymore. Hello, my name is Wiggleoff. What are you here for?
Hold on, why didn't Wigglewaff down? Because that's a great name. My good sir, there are many like you who would see these cultists cold, and I come to you with a offer of friendship and partnership in whatever you endeavor, so that I may stop the rise of Tiamat.
I'm not sure that our goals align. We are simply worried that Blagathkus, his attempts to incite the giants into action against the dragons, are going to lead to very devastating consequences. We have to support our master, but we do not want war with the dragons.
Would you rather stay out of the dragons? Why do you not want war with dragons?
It would not be good for our people if we fight the dragons. Blagathkus thinks that by resurrecting Tiamat, it will unite the giants, all the giant races, and in call to action of war against the dragons, which I also believe is true.
Dragons are vain creatures. They would not unite you. They would enslave you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so, and that's why I'm afraid that Blagathkus' plan is in vain.
Is there any way we can convince him of that? It's for Tiamat to rise would not only mean the subservience of giants, it would mean the subservience of all creatures on whatever insert continent here.
Farron
Farron, thank you.
Nice.
is the planet, I believe.
We are currently performing an augury ritual. We're hoping to ascertain the most likely outcome of this alliance with the cult of the dragon. We know no other way. We cannot turn against our master.
Ask him to use a cauldron on an alliance with us.
Wait, say again, Matt?
Use the cauldron to determine the outcome of an alliance with us.
Wait, don't do that.
You're
Don't
not.
do that.
I'm not in the room. I'm telepathically saying this.
Nathan, I rolled an Arcana 27 on this cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
If I use minor illusion, can I fake whatever it is that they're trying to look for?
Wait, but are you even there?
I'm like right outside.
He's right outside. He could hear what's
okay.
happening. Sure. So the Arcana check would give you insight into what exactly they're doing, what they're brewing, which you rolled really high. So you recognize this is more like a good luck spell, that things will turn in their favor. And there's not really anything they're looking for out of it. They just are hoping that it will make things work out.
Can I do something crazy? Sorry.
Yes.
Can I do a performance to pretend like I am an oracle and the fates speak through me, and I will say that an alliance with the dragons will be the downfall of the giants. The rocks will crumble, mountains will fall, and stone giants will be no more.
Yeah, so I tell you what, with some of the magic you learned with the hag while you were with her, you could cast a spell that would be very intimidating. Light shooting out of your eyes, booming voice, floating in the air. Very oracle-like. However, to do that spell that the hag has taught you, it's going to drain you, so you just be at disadvantage for the rest of the night.
Well, I mean, we're gonna fight Resmir. Can I just act? I mean, I do. Okay,
You
so
can
I do
act.
have this other thing.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Okay, I do have this other thing that the hag did give me called oh my god, Fey Presence. Where I can make a throw. I can make creatures in a 10-foot cube have to make a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, or they are charmed or frightened by me. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm just gonna act. I'm an actress. I'm an actress.
Okay.
And I would I just want to I want to I want to convince them that I am an oracle. I'll do a creepy voice. I'll go,
Okay.
oh, fall. I'll do a whole thing to try to make, since they believe that this will show them the future. I want to give them a potential future. I'll do deception. I'll do performance. I'll do persuasion. I'll do any of them.
I use minor illusion to give her black oracle eyes while this is happening.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll performance for me.
Okay, and I'm also gonna give myself bardic inspiration, just in case. All right, I will do performance. 24. I'll add a 6 on that.
All right.
Wait.
And what exactly are you saying to him?
It's going to be 29. I want to, I'm going to say, you need not this paltry trick. I have spoken with the witch in the woods, and she has granted me the power of an oracle, and I can divine the future through mine eyes into your knowledge, into this world, and I can speak that which has not yet happened. And then I'm going to make some rattling noises and be creepy and say all the stuff about how the dragons and the giants, an alliance between the two would mean the end of the giants.
And we'll talk details on Thursday.
Okay. They look scared as you do this. The one that was headed for the door leaves. He runs out, scared. And the male and female are now just sitting there. They both stand up as you're doing this, and the female talks for the first time. She cries out to Anam, the Allfather, and falls to her knees, and she begins to tell you that there is a steering room, the steering tower, that controls the flying castle. She tells you it's accessible from the upper courtyard. However, only giants can enter that tower, but she'd be happy to help.
Thank you. I would see the giants, the giants raised into union with each other and brought into a new era of power amongst your kind that walks side by side, my folk and others.
She nods. The male seems frightened by the whole thing and begins stirring at the cauldron. She nudges him, but he waves her off as if he doesn't want to get involved.
Fair enough. I got a 1.
She introduces herself. As Hulda, and she asks you to follow her, and begins. Let me actually get her out on the map. There we go. And she walks out of the chamber.
You're a big girl. Yeah, I will point to my friends and say, these are my fellow compatriots who wish to see good done to the giants.
All right,
say hello, Krabick.
She nods at them.
Peace and prosperity to the giant race.
Oh, hello.
So she is waving over and walking this way, and has entered a room over here to the east.
I guess we follow.
Go with.
Okay, you
hold it 1 minute. You're going too fast. That's what I say to her as she walks.
We take different steps than you. We are but mortals with mortal steps.
She apologizes for her long strides. And you see in this room there's a spiral staircase. She has to duck down and crawl her way up, and goes up the staircase into the darkness.
Follow.
Follow.
Okay, let me move you guys.
Hold on your horses.
All right, where does it lead out? Here we go. All right, I'm dragging everybody to the new map, and then I will invite you. Here we go. All right, can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oof.
I think maybe. I don't know. Is there like 2 maps?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's upper courtyard now.
Yeah, you might have to close the other one.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna close. Can you share again, Nathan?
Yeah.
Minimize.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're up on the upper courtyard area now. As you climb out of the steps, behind you, where you climbed out of, you see a big mound of ice shaped like a mountain. And she begins striding up here to the northwest and opens a door here. And she's standing at that doorway.
Okay, Hulda. It's your party.
As you approach this tower here, she puts up both of her hands and lets you know that she dare not go any further. The door is open, and she begs you to find a way to control the castle. And she warns you that it is under control of the spirit Escalarada, who is the wife of their master, who has passed away, and now her spirit controls the castle. She warns you that you'll have to impede on Escalarada, that this is necessary to save the giants, and that they should no longer be bringing the Hoard to its destination.
So When you say impede, do you just mean stop? Like we can kill Escalorada?
No,
It sounds like a ghost.
No, she means like
Convince?
convince. Yeah.
What does Escalorada want? Is there anything you can tell us about his needs?
Her needs. So Escalorada
Her
is the
needs.
wife of the what's his name? Forget
Bagdraham or whatever.
or Blagoftis. That's his wife. She's dead, but her spirit controls this castle.
Did she love her husband deeply in life?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us that would be helpful, Hulda?
She tells you that there are runes that command the castle, but without the permission of Escalorada, they won't work.
Oh boy. Okay. Cool. Thanks. I guess we go up.
All right.
Let's go.
So as you guys look into this room, you see a staircase of ice that leads from the tower's ground floor to a higher chamber. The walls and ceiling are glimmering and glittering. There's jewels everywhere in the room. You see glowing moonstones, thumb-sized emeralds, shining silvery mithril wands, strange spheres covered in turquoise and gold, as well as dozens of copper levers and golden spheres embedded in the walls. After a moment, the walls themselves seem to disappear, providing a perfect aerial view in all directions, as if there was no castle at all, no clouds or anything. And you can just see the land below as the castle's wisping through the sky. And also more than a dozen glowing white runes wink into existence. They're drifting around the room like snowflakes.
Before we go in, does anybody know anything about giants, like, and generally, like, what, they care about, what their vibe is, their whole situation?
Well, they stated some of the things they care about, right? They seem to care about their tribe and
Yeah.
its place in the world.
Right.
But do they admire, like, strength or, like, like being able to cry? Like, what's their...
If I had to guess, it would be
Well,
strength.
don't guess. I rolled a 26 history. All right? Nathan, tell me what I know about giants.
You know that they worship Anam, the Allfather, as their chief deity, for his artistic skills were beyond perfection, as described. You know that they mostly live in mountainous areas. They like underground areas, and they're a reclusive and artistic race of giants.
Like art, they like do they like poetry?
They like they like music, paintings.
All right, guys, let's give a concert to a dead old bitch.
And also they're one of the few creatures in the world that enjoy ale more than dwarves.
Wait, L? Like elves?
Ale.
Ale.
Ale. Yeah.
Does anybody got some ale?
I do not believe that the spirit will want ale.
The spirit will want ale.
I think that your songs and your performance and odes to great art will be more persuasive.
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused now. I'm just confused because I feel like our mission's changed. Now we're trying to drive the castle. Like before, I thought
that was one of the things that Langdrosa said would be not Langdrosa. Leosin said would be really good.
Yes.
To drive the castle.
Because they're taking
the giants.
They're taking the castle to where they have to like keep the hoard of like gold and jewels for Tiamat, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that he gets less of that.
Right, but we had to make sure that we had to find out why the giants were working with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
but
just wondering
I think
if we start to drive this castle somewhere else, this place is probably going to be flooded with guards at some point.
I mean, I think that we just need to make this if we get control, we don't have to like make the castle stop where it's going. We just want to make sure we have Escalorada in our back pocket.
Yeah, and she's a way into, Bog Banghouse or whatever the hell his name is.
Lagothis.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't, I think this is the right way for us right now.
Okay. I will go with the group.
This is the way.
I am just voicing my. I am just saying, be ready.
Okay.
And I think so. Our thing is that we're adventurers trying to stop. Maybe we'll say like I had a dangerous vision of the fall of giants if the alliance between giants and dragons continued, and we're trying to stop that. Maybe that's our vibe.
There'll be no art. That's what
There'll be
love.
no art.
No art, no ale.
No love.
All entryways will be shortened by 15 feet.
Carry on.
Okay. So we go up as maybe I'll like lead us all in some like gentle like beautiful humming, like some fun like pentatonics type of like.
Are we harmonizing?
Yeah, we're harmonizing. We're doing some pitch perfect. I'm like leading you guys in some beautiful, gentle song.
So we'll go to Enya on. We'll do some Enya.
Yeah.
Okay. I was picturing more like.
Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
Are you guys singing for the giant or?
That's.
I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, I think we're singing. We are musical adventurers trying to save art and beauty in this world from the tyrannous reign of dragons.
By doing like a Outcast Enya
an acapella remix of some Enya music.
Hey,
okay,
the
so
most potable form of art known to man, a cappella.
All right.
Broadly celebrated in every tavern.
So
if I'm convinced that if I'm convinced that the art is going to help, if Fife is really like singing on the way up or something, then Balasar will also like try to sing as well and like harmonize with everybody.
Yeah,
missing.
Fife is definitely singing. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. And I'm just guessing it's very beautiful. I'm doing a little. I have my flute out too, and I'm just like.
And then all of a sudden, there's this angelic voice, and we turn, and it's Hamlin.
Yeah, Hamlin's just singing.
So
hitting some high notes.
As you guys are singing, in this tower, it's echoing loudly, and you begin to hear rumble sounds, and down the staircase, a giant crouched over with an ogre trailing behind him on the staircase comes into view. He's very large. He's wearing armor. He has a shield in his hand, and he begins to speak. Who comes into the control room?
A friend of the giants. I'm here from on behalf of Holda and Wigglewaff. Said I might speak to you and speak to Escalorada.
Who dares enter my chamber to speak with Escalorada?
It is I, Fife of the flute and the lyre, and the seer of all things good in this world, and the drinker of ale. I have won contests. It is canon. I am here to save all that is beautiful in this world, and that includes the stone giants.
Oh, do you have ale with you, dear lady?
I asked this questions to my compatriots, and we all said we do not have ale, and so I'm gonna double check again just for everybody's.
I think I might have a. Oh no, it's a water skin. I thought it was a wine skin. Damn it.
I have a song, sir. I carry a song of good fortune to all who care for the beauty of music.
Well, I would have enjoyed some ale, but tell me of what you wish from Esclarada. Anyone that wants to speak with her must come through me first.
I have many gifts, sir, and one of them happens to be the gift of foresight and the gift of seeing things that have yet to pass. And one of the things that I have seen is the downfall of the giants. And I've come to stop that, for there is none who appreciate the beauty of my magic, and I'm like gonna do like some cool bardy shit as much as the giants. And so I must speak to her, for she alone holds the key to the heart of the giant leader.
What makes you think that the giants would be in any danger? I wish to unite them. All the giants will unite to fight the dragons. We'll defeat them.
The giants work to bring about the rise of Tiamat. And though I know of the giants' great powers and great abilities, the dragons are liars, and the dragons do not appreciate the beauty of a song. They only know the beauty of a cold piece of gold or the shine of a jewel, and they will never learn to appreciate that which that the giants love most.
Have you spoke with Rath Modar about this?
I have not, sir.
I am a proud giant. I want the rise of Tiamat. I want her back because it will bring the clans together. It has been too long since the clans have been divided. Nothing can stop us. Not the fang or claw of a giant, of a dragon, nor anything. It will bring forth the age of giants.
I do not wish to question you, sir, but what gives you such great confidence that this is to come to pass?
I've foreseen it.
Nathan, can I do a detect thoughts on this guy?
Sure. Okay, so what you detect mainly is a swelling bit of pride. He feels like his pride has been dented a bit, and he's a little offended at even the thought that the giants couldn't band together and defeat the dragons when they're all summoned around Tiamat. And he is thinking of the face of the person you saw earlier, the wizard, the rude one that approached you. He's thinking of his face, and he's getting angry, thinking that he must be behind this.
All right, I message all this to Fife.
Mm-hmm. Sir, I have seen a vision that I came to warn you of. Though I do not doubt the power you hold against the dragons and all their ilk, there is treachery and trickery that has taken root amongst the dragon cultists. And it comes from their alliance not only with you, but their alliance with the wizards and their alliance with the bandits of the human villages. And the wizards have in secret planned against you and against the downfall of your people.
I knew it. But if I'm to trust you, I've trusted too many of you small people. If I'm to trust you, bring me the head of Rath Modar.
Rath Modar is the red wizard of Fae that we talked to earlier?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Fuck that dude. Fuck that guy. I'll bring you 2 heads. There's another wizard down there. We'll cut off his head too. He's a jerk.
Wow.
Is he evil?
Are you asking him? You're asking the giant that?
Yes, great giant. Is he an evil wizard?
All wizards are evil.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Look towards Kravik there.
Oh, well, I guess if I know the Red Wizards of Thay, I would know that he is evil.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, they're
Okay.
yeah, they're definitely not a nice group.
Sir, we
Okay.
would be most honored to bring you.
Never mind.
We'd be most honored to bring you the heads of these wizards who dare to try to bring you down. But we wish to align with you against the dragons, against Tiamat. For the we may cut off the head, but the roots of their evil and their deception and their trickery remain within the dragon cult, and they cannot be trusted.
Against Tiamat. Yeah, okay, I can roll with that.
Yes, I have long suspected such in the plotting of those red wizards. If you could go kill him, bring me his head, and then I'll trust you, and I will plead with Esclarada. I cannot command her to do anything, but I can plead with her.
Nobody
to
can
listen.
command their wife. I know wives are uncommandable, and that's true in every fantasy realm. It's true in the astral plane. It's true in this place called Yarth. There's not much you can do there, so I get it.
He gets a good chuckle out of that. And real quick though, Balasar had searched his mind for the history of the Red Wizards of Thay, and I just want everybody to know what he come up with. He remembered that they really like the color red.
Yes.
So that's what he's pondering right now.
It's 10:30 now.
Yeah.
This sounds like it might be a big fight. Do we want to leave this until next week?
Yeah, this would be a good
Feels like
spot.
Good place to stop, I think.
I turned to Fife and as we start to walk down, I was like, "What happened to you in the woods?" The witch.
Stuff, things.
You've changed.
I bet it was some lesbian shit.
It was definitely lesbian shit.
Who's
And that's all I'll say.
Who's the murder hobo now?
You spend some time in the woods and you learn more about the world. That actually makes it really sound like it was lesbian shit.
Yeah. Either way, Tronic nods his head approvingly.
By the way, guys, before we end the session, I just want to mention, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but just in case you guys forgot, everybody in the party does know something, a valuable piece of information that Tronic might want to know, but never divulged to him. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Not saying you got to do it now, but I'm just saying you would all be aware of that.
Something happened to Green Emza.
Maybe.
Oh no. That's right. Oh wow.
We tried to call Green Emza, and she maybe didn't answer the phone.
We kind of did a thing where you like search and you detect someone if they exist on the plane that you're on, and she kind of didn't exist on the plane that we're on.
What do you mean?
She was probably fixing her hair.
She was in the astral plane for sure. That's actually where women go poop. Women poop in the astral plane.
Oh,
do it.
I knew it.
Do it on this.
Oh my god!
Maybe something.
Women are always going to the astral plane together.
Yeah, we've been going to the astral plane together for a really long time.
What are they doing there?
Half of it's pooping, but half of it is just talking.
So Tronic, basically, they didn't get. It was either that she doesn't exist anymore, or she's another plane of existence. In other words, they wouldn't be able to talk to her in that case.
What? Maybe she changed when she turned green.
Her changing would not have made us not find her.
Are you guys really telling me this right now?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I just needed that. I needed that to get out there.
You want to go take out your sadness and kill a wizard?
I'm just in shell shock. Oh man.
Well, she
She
could be pooping.
Real quick, guys, just because this would be a really cool way to end the session tonight if everybody's got like 5 minutes. So let's fast forward just a little bit here because basically the female giant doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to go fight the wizards because giants can't be seen. killing the wizard. That wouldn't be good for their situation here in the castle. So she won't travel with you guys, but I assume you guys were headed straight to that, or was there possibly not? What you
Oh
were
yeah,
gonna do?
I'm gonna go kill a
gonna
wizard.
murder
Because
her
you're all
while-
rested up, right? There's no reason you wouldn't just go do it, right?
I'm
Murder
Yeah.
wizards,
I'm trying to
murder
figure out
wizard.
If they trying to like pump me up by telling me my girlfriend's dead, or like I don't know how good that strategy is.
All right, so so
your
this
girlfriend,
is
dude? I don't think we knew that.
so I'm
She
gonna
actually-
No, I mean you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna move everybody there real quick because this is just too perfect to end everything to pass up. Although it would also be an awesome opening. I think this is a better closer. So as you guys get to the room, how exactly were you guys gonna? Were you just gonna bust in and start fighting, or what was? How do y'all?
Yeah,
want it?
surprise attack.
Yeah, we're gonna get in.
All right, so
Yeah.
you bust open the door, and as soon as you do, the two wizards are there, but also standing not far from the entrance is Resmir,
Oh,
and
boy.
she's holding the head of Green Imza.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
That's why you
Oh,
brought it
see,
up.
you should have just let me find it out then. That would have been even more of a shocker. But
Oh my god!
Thanks
Well,
for
this
that
bitch
job.
is dead.
Oh my god! I'm
Oh.
ready to fucking
I
kill.
yell red.
All right, so that's where we're gonna end it.
I feel like Tronic immediately goes into a rage.
Yeah, no.
That's a
I'm
great
about-
ending.
I'm about to Hulk out.
And I say, "It's me, Basilian, you idiot! I'm not a cultist, you dumb asshole."
All right, and that's where we'll end it.
Right.
So we'll pick up on that situation when we come back next Monday. Thanks everybody. I hope that joined us today. Appreciate the chat and the banter. And by the way, everybody on the show, earlier chat had said how much they love this group and the way you guys role play and the way that you think through things and all that kind of thing. So I wanted you guys to know that chat had said that earlier.
Hey,
You know,
that's-
Aww.
That's
from
nice
a
to
small
hear.
group of alpha men, I really appreciate that.
That's right.
No simps in that group.
No, sir.
No Sims
It's
here.
nice.
The simp-free zone.
It's nice to hear that they appreciate like our generally like 2 to 3 plan strategies, and then muddling them. It's
8
kinda nice. I
auxiliary
like it.
plans plus the main
Yeah.
plan plus the third plan that happens when we fuck up.
Plus,
Right.
we can't
I love
decide on which of the 10 plans before we just pick 3.
That's right. One of them's
And then
bound to
we-
work though.
And then we pick the one with the truly impossible to kill guards. I love it. It's great.
And I've got more good news after confronting and talking to the giant. You guys all get a level up as well, so you don't have to do it tonight, but I'll leave it open until way up into tomorrow, so you guys can hop on whenever you want and get your level up. And
Well, we're leveling up right now.
you can. I'll leave it open, but yeah, you got to level up.
You have to level up or you will die. is
Yeah,
what he said.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Wow. He leveled us up because his boss battle is gonna be that fucking hard. That he's like, they need all the help they can get.
Hell yeah.
They don't know the rage of a heartbroken half
Yeah.
orc.
And we'll give. I'll think it over, but we'll definitely give Tronic some kind of rage. It makes sense too. He's a warrior, so we'll give him some kind of berserker rage of some sort.
Ooh. Rage.
If we do that, maybe it's like advantage and disadvantage somehow.
Yeah, maybe
Right,
we'll
that's how
do. Maybe we'll just do like for the first 2 turns something. I don't know. We'll think it through so it doesn't ruin the fight, but also makes it interesting because obviously he would be highly upset at this point after all that. But thanks, chat, for joining us. Appreciate everybody. We'll be back next Monday at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central for more D&D. And this is there at the cutting edge end of the first book out of a 2-book series. And this is the easy mode book. It really ramps up and gets crazy in book 2. So
Oh God.
hope you guys join us. And also I'm turning on permadeath as soon as we start book 2. So if somebody dies, they're dead.
Was off until now. Good to know.
Yeah, they'll get to play. Well, I was like the stone things that you guys fought in the book. If you hadn't gathered that password yet, then you just get slaughtered. So I do stuff like that for now for this first book, but once we enter the second book, if you die, I'm not saying you don't get to play no more. You just have to play another Harper and or Order of Gauntlet and roll another character.
Right.
All right, guys, but thanks for joining us.
Have fallen off that wyvern and miraculously survived. That's good to know.
Thanks,
All right.
chat.
All right, bye, guys.